Welcome to the Full Court Entertainment Podcast. I'm your host, Sheldon Moore. That's my guy, Charles Jackson. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing all right, man. Back from vacation. Had a great time. My dumb ass ended up getting sunburned, but other than that, I had a great time, man.
We are back from our little hiatus, man. It was much needed, man. I was able to chill, man. Now I had to upload a lot of videos. Charles is on vacation doing what he had to do, man. Glad he got a vacation. He deserves it, man. But we are back finally, man. It's been some news in the NBA, man. There's been some news while you was out having fun. I know you weren't paying attention to that. Basketball talk was out the window. But now we back to the grind, man. We back to the grind. And shout out to the people on Twitch. If you are watching, we are gonna start streaming on Twitch now and YouTube multi streaming. And make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to all our videos, man. But to get it started, I want to ask you a question. What has been your first impressions of our first season together, man? You can be honest. What would you grade it? You know, this the first time. We went through the whole season together, man. What do you grade our first season on Full Court Entertainment?
Uh, just like anything, when you first start, it's a lot of ups and downs. It's a lot of hard times. It's a lot of good times. But overall, I think we did pretty well. For our first season, we can only go up from here. Um, but yeah, I've had a great time so far.
Hey, man, if I had to grade like our first season together, this is what year three for me, and I had different people on the pod, man. So, with us two, like I give ourselves like a B plus. I think we did pretty good. There was some stuff that needs to be done. My part, I think I need to be like maybe a better host or something. Maybe not say the same thing over and over again sometimes, but I just feel like this season, like this was a really good year, bro. I think this was probably our best statistical season, obviously, especially since I learned more stuff about the pod and just how to like upload videos and stuff. I thought it was pretty good, but I give ourselves a B plus, and we can only go up from here. I think we can't get no worse than this, honestly. Like, and I think we here to stay, man. Sometimes I ain't trying to hate on no other like small like pod people, man, but like I think we kind of better than some of them, bro. Like I ain't gonna cap. I do think like not the big ones. We ain't better than them yet. But I feel like the small ones, I think we better, man. And I think we got one of the best names because I ain't gonna lie. Some of them names I be seeing, Charles picked a good name for the pod, man. Because some of them names, they be kind of,
Kind of iffy.
they just be like, I don't get it, man. It's just a weird name. I don't know. I think our name fits, but overall, man, I think we done good on the pod, man. Only up from here. We what episode 44? I think when we started, I think we was on like I think it was the Olympics, and I think that was episode. Whoo, let me go back. Let me go find it because I remember exactly which episode, not which episode, but I remember like let me see. You gotta scroll all the way down. Hold on. Let's
But yeah,
see.
while you looking for that, I'm appreciative, bro. I'm appreciative of everybody that tunes in every Thursday. I'm appreciative of all the people that like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, I'm very appreciative, bro, because we could have zero people in here right now, but right now we got six. I appreciate all six of y'all that's in here right now too. Thank
We
y'all.
we started me and you episode 94,
Hmm.
and we're at episode 144.
Okay.
So it's been a minute. It's been a minute, but shout out to everybody that been in here. But let's get started. Did you see? I would do before we get into the real topics. Did you see that stuff Kendrick Perkins was talking about? Did you see
Nah.
that?
What you say?
Okay, so Kendrick Perkins says that the adversity NBA players face with social media in today's society is up there with the racism and death threats that players like Bill Russell face in his era. Now, hear me out. Let me read it real quick. He said, back then, it was racism and death threats, right? But having to battle through the adversity of effing social media as a player elevates right up into that. So I want to ask you, do you agree or disagree with what Kendrick Perkins is saying?
uh, kinda. The only difference is back then, bro, they couldn't hide from that. You know what I mean? Like, and now you could just turn off you could turn off your comments, you could deactivate your social media. So it's like it's different. They can low key get away from it, whereas back then, ain't no getting away from that because literally back at that time, everybody was racist, bro. So no matter where you went, you was getting death threats. No matter where you went, you were getting racist comments. But like I said, now you could turn your comments off. You could deactivate your social media, and you can quiet the noise a little bit, well, more than you can back then.
Okay, hear me out. I get what he was saying because obviously we know what racism is, death threats. We know. But I get what he was saying, like with the social media saying, like, hey, you trash, you suck, yada yada yada. But saying somebody trash is nowhere near calling somebody the N-word. I'm sorry. It's just
Hmm.
not. It's just not. Like, we gotta be for real, bro. And like you said, I can shut off social media if I want to. I can just delete my account or deactivate it. I'm cool and I get away from it. Like you said back then, bro, people was going to your house saying whatever, basically saying I unalive you. They'll say all that. But I get where he was coming from, but I don't agree. Racism and saying somebody is trash on social media is nowhere near the same. I don't agree with him at all. Like, bro, back then, especially racism is still here now, and back then it was way worse. So saying back then racism is like social media now, I don't agree. But I get where he was coming from, though. I get where he was coming from, but I don't agree. But let's get into the real topics, man. Your boy Luka Doncic signs with the Los Angeles Lakers on a 3-year extension worth $165 million with a player option in 2028. And with that player option, he can opt out of that and then become eligible for 5 years, $417 million in 2028. I think when I did the math, that's about almost 80 a year. So, with this extension with Luka Doncic, what does this mean for him? And what does this mean for the Los Angeles Lakers?
Well, for him, it's a big payday. Because not only them, the collective bargaining agreement is their talks is in 2029. So if he wants, he can still hold out, or he could sign like another 1 year. So he could sign for even more money once that collective bargaining agreement comes. But yeah, it's a big payday for him. I'm happy for him. He's getting exactly what he deserves. Now for the Lakers, that 80 mil a year, that's low key a big hit on your salary cap. But you gotta do what you gotta do to pay the great players. Um, Now the only thing with the Lakers is what are they gonna once they sign him, are they gonna put the necessary pieces around him to compete? Um, but yeah, it's just a good thing for the Lakers because now we have a superstar for the future.
Technically, Luka took a pay cut. Technically, it's not that big of a pay cut. I saw it said he really could have signed for I think it was like 4 years, 229, and I think that's like an extra $2 million a year. So it's really not that big of a difference, like really. But for Luka itself, hey, he eventually is gonna make up that money that he lost with the Mavericks. He's gonna get that back. And for the Lakers, like you said, they have a superstar now. They finally have one because I ain't gonna lie though. When LeBron is still there, right? Anthony Davis is a really good player, but I don't think Lakers and some Lakers faithful looked at him and be like, man, can he really be the guy when LeBron retires? And we know what Luka is. Luka is the guy. Like he's a superstar, and now he's your guy for probably the next 10 plus year. But at least you got him right now for at least 3 more years. And like you said, right now you gotta put the defensive players, the 3-point shooting. Luka is technically like a LeBron James. He needs to surround him with the defensive wings and the 3-point shooting. That's what he rocks because we saw the year they went to championship. They had the wings, they had the 3-point shooting, and
Bigs.
the bigs, and the bigs.
Hmm.
And that's what they need to do now. Luka, we know what he is, bro. He's a dog. And like I said, like you said, I'm happy. I'm happy for him. I like it. He's getting paid, so Next year, he's going to get paid $49 million, $53 million. Then he got a player option for $57 million. Most likely declines that. And with the Lakers itself, do you actually trust them? Like, look at them. Do you trust them to put the right pieces? Do you trust Rob Pelinka to put the right pieces around Luka?
I mean, he did it with Brown and AD in the bubble. So I'll give him a shot. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, it's not that the Mavericks already gave us the recipe of what type of players to put around Luka to make Luka successful. So it shouldn't be that hard for Rob Pelinka to find the right pieces to put around Luka to take us back to the promised land.
Rob is weird because he trades for the players, but then later on be like, he really wasn't all that good. And then Luka was dropped in his lap. He was dropped in his lap. Let's just be honest. No one thought Luka was gonna get traded. He trades it for Anthony Davis, and now the Laker faithful, they have the superstar. And like I said, it's signaling that LeBron James is most likely won't be back. I think that signals it now. He most likely won't be back unless he probably takes a pay cut next year, because I don't think they're going to pay. LeBron could drop 25, 7, and 8. I still think they wouldn't give him $50 million.
No, they're not.
And I saw that they got to pay. That Austin Reeves is commanding $30 million a year.
$30 million, yep.
You think Austin Reeves?
If I'm them, I'm trading Austin Reeves. I ain't gonna lie. He gotta go. He gotta go.
Trading Austin Reeves? Why? Why we trading Austin Reeves?
I mean, that $30 million, bro. I'm not saying he's not worth it, but that $30 million, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. And you can either flip him, get some players back, to help surround around Luka. So.
But don't,
because he's a scoring threat, but he's a defensive liability.
I mean, we could say the same thing about Luka.
I mean, but who would you rather have, Luka or Austin Reeves? Luka, obviously. Yeah. Obviously. So it's like Austin Reeves is expandable.
But don't you think that? Hold on, wait. Would you rather bring back LeBron for $50 million or bring back Austin Reeves for a long term for $30 million a year?
I'd rather bring back Austin Reeves for the 30, because that $50 million, that's obviously bigger than 30. But yeah, I'd rather bring back Austin Reeves for that 30 ball. But it's hard to say no to LeBron James too. On top of that,
they kind of already said no to LeBron James. They kind of already done it. But don't you think, like, since we're in the Luka Doncic era and Austin Reeves, I'm not saying Austin Reeves is a star, but don't you think we need another guy to go with Luka? Don't you think we need that to be with him? Like we saw last year when LeBron missed some time. Luka and Austin Reeves was killing. He actually played better when Luka was there to an extent in a span. So I think you need Austin Reeves to kind of stay with Luka so you can have at least like that diamond go. We don't need no big threes no more. All you need is two really good players and surround us with good role players. And I think Austin Reeves is a really good player. I'm not saying he's no star, but I think he's a really good player. I think he could be, I think depending on the pieces around you, he could be your second best player on the championship team, especially with Luka. But I would say he's your third. But I think for now, at least, you still need like that guy to go with Luka Doncic. Because who else is out there to go get to be that second option? Kyrie ain't around. So
I was gonna say, like, he needs don't get me wrong, like you said, Austin Reeves is a really good player, but he needs somebody like a Jalen Brunson. You know what I mean? How Jalen Brunson was with the Mavericks in that playoff series when Luka went down. So he needs somebody. He needs somebody like that. I don't think Austin Reeves is that caliber of a player. Like, he's really good. You know what I mean? But can he will you to a win in the playoffs? I don't think he can. Like you said, he could be my third best player, but I don't think Austin Reeves is good enough to be my second.
What do we say? No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, Austin Reeves is like, you know, like you got Batman, Robin, and Batgirl. Austin Reeves is like Batgirl, bro. He not
I was
Robin. You know what I mean?
no,
He's not Robin. He's
I would
Batgirl.
say Austin Reeves is Jason Todd.
Jason
I
Todd.
put he either Jason Todd or Nightwing. Nightwing cold though, man. He cold. I put him at Nightwing. I put Austin Reeves at Nightwing. A really good player. Maybe not could go solo, but I think he's a good player though. And plus, Nightwing is technically stronger than Robin. Technically, am I tripping? It's technically stronger. But overall, though, congratulations to Luka, man. You deserved it, man. We got a franchise player now. Hope they resign Austin Reeves. I don't know what they're doing with LeBron. Hey, man, the Lakers, man, they might.
They got a chance. They got a chance to do something nice. Do something nice and special.
Like I said, man, can they win the championship? I think I said it last time before we went on hiatus. Do I think they can win a championship right now? Probably not. But hypothetically, who knows? This is just going off paper. Now, maybe start of the season, they go on a 10-0, start 10-0. I don't know. But for now, I don't think so. I still think they're a really good team. I do believe that. I still think that. But when you got those three,
it depends
so
on
Aiden
Aiden,
is
bro.
the key.
Aiden is the key.
Aiden the key. If he, bro, like you said, I think you said it last time when we did our players under pressure. I think Aiden just needs to give us like 15 and 12. That's all he needs to do, bro. No one asked you to be like when you was on Phoenix. Dog was on. He was good on Phoenix, but we ain't asked you for that, bro. Just play some defense to an extent. You're not a rim protector, but you better than some. And just rebound the ball, bro. That's all we need you doing. Just score when we need to, bro. You're playing with Luka Doncic and LeBron James. They're going to feed you the ball. Like, it's going to happen, bro. They're going to feed you the ball. But let's move on. De'Aaron Fox, another guy that signed an extension. Signed for 4 years, $229 million. This is a max deal all the way up to $29.30. Obviously, it was kind of, to some people, shocking because, you draft Dylan Harper in the first round with the second overall pick. You still got Stephon Kaiser, who was the reigning rookie of the year. And then you signed De'Aaron Fox, who you traded last year closer to the trade deadline. You signed him to this big extension. So what are your thoughts on De'Aaron Fox getting a max contract from the San Antonio Spurs?
Like you said, I was kind of shocked by it, but I'm also glad too. I was shocked because, like you said, they got all those guards. You got Dylan Harper, Stephon Castle, and then you got De'Aaron Fox now. So it's like, what are you gonna do as far as the future? Then you guys signed him to a 4-year deal. There was reports came out said that they wanted De'Aaron Fox to be a leader to these young guys, and he's entering his prime right now. So I was kind of surprised by that, but I'm also glad because De'Aaron Fox is one of the clutchest players in the league. In 2023, he won the Clutch Player of the Year. And then on top of that, he's a great second option for Wemby. He has a high IQ. He's good. He's good defensively. He's quick. Like I said, it'd be a great 1-2 punch. That pick and roll is going to be deadly, bro, because you pick him and Wemby's pick and roll. De'Aaron Fox, I think last year he was in like the 77th percentile in mid ranges, and then the year before he was in the 98th percentile for mid ranges. So he's really good in the mid range. So it's going to be hard to stop. To see, you either got to pick one. You gonna go Wemby or you gonna go De'Aaron Fox. But regardless, it's gonna be a bucket because De'Aaron Fox before he got traded was averaging 25, 5, and 6. So it's like we know he's a bucket. So they're going to be really hard to stop. That 1-2 punch is going to be really hard to stop. Then you got Devin Vassell on the wing. So it's that team is going to be really good. They're going to be really good. I like it.
Simone, what's up, fellas? How you doing, Simone? How you doing? But with De'Aaron Fox, it's been a lot like on the timeline and saying like, man, why did they sign him overpaid? Now, I will say this. Is De'Aaron Fox worth 50-something million a year? You can argue probably not. Probably not. I would probably say De'Aaron Fox is probably in the 40 range, some around there. Is plus 50, that's like, Luka just got paid 50. Like, that's what Luka just got. He nowhere near Luka. But with De'Aaron Fox getting like signing an extension, I'm cool with it because one thing, who else were you gonna sign? Who else were the Spurs gonna have to pay? You have to pay somebody. And then shout out to Jordan on Player's Choice. He brought up a real good point about them signing De'Aaron Fox. It was the other day. He said, I feel like you had to sign De'Aaron Fox because who else on that team is good enough to play alongside Wemby right now? Like right now, not in 2-3 years. I'm talking about just right now.
Right now, yeah.
Yes, like Stephon Castle, could he be a De'Aaron Fox? Maybe. Could Dylan Harper be a De'Aaron Fox? Maybe. Who knows? But right now, as we speak in 2025, De'Aaron Fox is the closest thing you gonna get, and we gotta stop acting like the man is like trash. He ain't trash.
No,
He
he's
may
not
not be.
trash, bro.
He may not be up there with the top point guards because I saw somebody put Jamal Murray over him. I don't agree whatsoever, but he's still a really good point guard and a good player. So having a guy that what you say he averaged last year before he got
25,
traded,
5 and 6.
exactly. Who on the Spurs was gonna give you that consistently? No, nobody was gonna give you that. So you had to sign him to this extension because Wemby's so great. Like he needs a legit second option next to him, and
And
none of
De'Aaron
those other
Fox is a
guys.
great second option. He's a great second option.
I thought it would have been Devin Vassell, and I think Devin Vassell's just not that. I know it ain't nothing against him. I don't think he's. I thought like he could be like a second option type of guy, but he's just not. He's just not the second option type. I think he could be like your fourth best player on the championship team, potentially third, probably. But I feel like De'Aaron Fox is the right guy to be next to Wemby, at least right now. Now, maybe in 2-3 years, they might look at it and be like, we might have to trade him because you getting paid 50 something a year. And then, once it gets to that point, you're going to have to trade. I mean, not trade. You're going to have to potentially sign Jeremy Sohan. I don't know what they're going to do with him.
Mm-hmm.
Potentially, like down the line, Carter Bryant, Dylan Harper, Stephon Castle. What, Carter Bryant?
Yeah, that was a great pickup.
Like, you're going to have to sign all these guys. You still got Keldon Johnson on the team. And then next year, bro, they said Wemby could get like $300 million next year, like full rookie max extension. And they said, like, next year they're going to be paying, like, those two guys, 2 years. They're going to be paying them guys, like, 100-something just from 120-something million just from them two alone. So, I feel like you had to do it. But I get what people saying, like, he's kind of overpaid. Why did you draft Dylan Harper? And I think you were saying that all the time, too. Like, bro, why draft? Like, they didn't need a guard. You were saying that weeks before the draft even started. Like, they didn't need a guard. Like, they did it. And apparently, like, they had this handshake agreement already prepared. Like, so it's not like this just came about. They had this as soon as he got traded. Like, we're gonna sign you. We're just waiting. We're gonna sign you. So that's my only thing. But like overall, I think it's cool. I like it. I think it's cool.
Yeah, like you said, and then now, after he signed this deal, and if you think about it, them drafting Dylan Harper, and then trading him in the next 2-3 years and flipping to get some more pieces to surround Wemby by, because they're not gonna re-sign. They're not gonna re-sign everybody, bro. They might let Keldon walk, because they still got Carter Bryant, who's really good defensively and can come on offensively the next 2-3 years. So they might let Jeremy Sohan go. So, but because De'Aaron Fox, his contract isn't that bad. So in the next 2-3 years, it's gonna be, I wouldn't say easy to move, but it's gonna be a movable contract. So if you want, like you said, in the next 2-3 years, you can move him, and you still got Castle and Harper starting your backcourt.
Do you think he worth 50-something mil a year?
Because right now it's 57. He getting paid 57. I don't think that's damn near close to 60 mil, bro. I don't think De'Aaron Fox is a 57 mil a year type of player. I'll give him like 45 to 48. But 57 is OD.
Because next, so like, you got Devin Vassell. To some people, he's underpaid. He's getting paid 27. You got him for the next 4 years, $27 million. Then you got Victor. You're obviously gonna pay him. Then here we come with Jeremy Sohan. This the last year, technically his rookie deal. So you gotta figure out, do you want to pay him? Keldon Johnson, where are you at, brother? He got 2 more years left, getting $17 million. You gotta think about, do you want to extend him? What? Stephon Castle got 3 more years left. Then you got Dylan Harper. You got 4 years. You gotta
So
think about it.
all of it lines up low key. Yeah, low key, all the contracts line up to see what they're gonna do in the next 3-4 years.
Who, in your opinion, would you let walk, or maybe trade?
Keldon. I think you have to keep. I think you have to keep Devin Vassell because he's a knockdown shooter. You have to keep him because you need that shooting on the outside. But probably Keldon and Jeremy because Carter Bryant he can replace Jeremy Shohan and Keldon, either one. But I'll let them two walk for sure. But Devin Vassell has to stay. I think they have to re-sign him.
Off the top of your head, is De'Aaron Fox and Victor Wembanyama a top 10 duo in the NBA? I know we ain't done a list. You can look at teams that I know if you look at teams, it'll pop up in your head like duos. Especially what they were.
Great. Victor is so great. It's like he damn near puts them at the top already because he's so great. Top 10 off the top of my head, I'm gonna say no, but I'll go top 15 for sure. They're definitely a top 15 duo.
I'm gonna name some duos because I could just look off just the name. Donovan Mitchell or Evan Mobley or Garland.
Yes, they're better than them.
Tatum and Brown.
No.
Wait, you said Victor and Fox are better than the Cavs?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think they better than. I think they better than Donovan and Garland or Donovan and Evan Mobley.
Jalen Brunson and Cat.
I'm gonna go no.
Paulo and Franz.
Yes.
Shea and J-Dub.
Yes.
The Spurs are better than them?
Yes, because Wemby's better than Shea.
Oh, wow.
Wemby's better than Shea and De'Aaron
You think
Fox
Wemby better than Shea?
Yeah, bro, the nigga is 7'4".
Better than Hey, man, Shea just dropped 30 points.
I mean, yeah, but we talking about a 7'4" demigod here.
Oh, wow.
Come on now, dog. Come on now, dog. Like,
wow. I can understand potential. I don't think
no, right now, no,
better
he's
than
not.
him, right?
No,
that's what I'm
right
saying.
now, no, he's not better than Shea. But I'm going off potential. Wemby is gonna be better than Shea, and so if they stay together for these next 4 years, yeah, they're gonna be a better duo than them. Because De'Aaron Fox and J-Dub is low key in the same category, and then I'll put Victor above Shea. Right now, I'll take Victor over Shea, bro. Bro, Victor Wembanyama is what 7'4". The man averages about 3 blocks, 4 blocks.
I understand that. I just don't, bro. I just don't think he's better than Shea right now. I don't even think he's better than Tatum. I don't even think he's better than him.
I'm not saying he's better than them. I'm saying I'll take him over them, though. I would definitely take him over him.
Well, okay. So you'll take him over him, but you don't think he's better than Shea.
Correct.
Okay, I got you. Kevin Durant, either Sengun or Amen Thompson.
Yes.
I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, can Amen Thompson not be up? Could he not potentially be in the same tier?
He's not better than De'Aaron Fox right now.
Could he?
He's not better than De'Aaron Fox.
I'm just saying.
Not right now. We don't even know if he got a jump shot yet.
Hey, Jeff Teague said if he get a jump shot, he'd be top 10 in the league.
I don't know top 10 in the league, but
that's what Jeff Teague said.
He'd be up there.
That's what he said.
He'd be up there.
Luka and LeBron James.
No.
Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray.
Jokic is so great.
Jokic is great, bro.
I'm gonna say no.
Jokic great. And I think De'Aaron Fox is better than Jamal Murray. I ain't gonna cap. He better than him, in my opinion. Kawhi Leonard and James Harden.
I'm gonna say yeah, only because Kawhi ass can't stay healthy.
I mean, he was healthy at the end of the season, but whatever. Julius Randle and Anthony Edwards.
Yes.
Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler.
No.
Oh. You think Steph and Jimmy a better duo than them?
Mm-hmm. I don't think De'Aaron Fox is on either one of them levels, either one of their levels.
John Jaren Jackson.
Yes.
Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving. Think about it.
I didn't put them on the same tier. I put them on the same tier.
Because it was them arguments of De'Aaron Fox is better than Kyrie Irving. Hey, there's been a lot of slander on your boy Kyrie name, man. People saying CP3 better than him. They say he better than Kyrie Irving, man. Hey, man, I'm just saying, man. See, you've been on vacation, man. You ain't been seeing
They got two different types of games, bro. They got two different games.
That's true though. But hey, they still say it's CP3 better. Like they say CP3 is a better player.
Not even me being biased, I think Kyrie is better.
What's another duo? Let's see. What's another duo? Okay, I guess healthy. I guess Joel Embiid and Paul George or Tyrese Maxey. Pick one of them. Well, whichever one. It don't matter which one you pick.
I didn't put them on the same tier, too. Either Paul George and Embiid.
Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo.
Yes, they're both.
Yes. Hey, man. Hey,
they top 15 though. They top 15, bro. They top 15. I don't know top 10, but they top 15 for sure.
Hey, that video that'll probably be like sometime maybe in like September or something where we do like dynamic duos, who the best duos in the league, something like that. They might be up there, they might not be they might not, but like I said, man, earlier, like you needed to pay somebody, and you had De'Aaron Fox right there, and Victor needs like a guy. I just don't believe right now as we speak, Stephon Castle. Now, maybe you might feel different. I don't think Stephon Castle can be like that second guy on a team, especially when they're trying to make the playoffs, or either a Dylan Harper. He won the Rookie of the Year. I get all that. But De'Aaron Fox right now is just better than those two. Could they be better in the next couple of years? Probably, but I think right now they are better, so they had to do it.
And then on top of that, like you said, they had to do it because they need a point guard to pair with Wemby. That's what you need to pair with Wemby, a point guard. You got the big already. You need a guard, i.e. when they had Tony Parker and Tim Duncan. You know what I mean? So, like, you need that point guard to pair him. And like you said, Stephon Castle, he isn't ready yet. He will be in probably about like a year or two. He will be ready, but he's not the floor general that De'Aaron Fox is right now. Like, De'Aaron Fox has been in the league for a while. He knows how to run an offense. He knows how to dictate pace, and Stephon Castle just isn't there yet. So, like you said, they had to sign him.
Do you think this is going to stunt their growth?
No, I don't think it will. Because the Spurs organization, they know how to develop talent. So I don't think it will. I don't think it will.
And then, it was them rumors, not rumors, but people were saying like the fit was odd because De'Aaron Fox he's a better point guard than Stephon and Dylan, but he's not like a CP3 type point guard. Like, I feel like if CP3 was in his prime, it would have been amazing. And I don't think De'Aaron Fox, I think the fit, and plus with the fit, we really didn't even see it. They only played like 8 games together. So that's why I don't get why people saying, hey, I don't like the fit, bro. We really didn't see it. Like, can we get like a 20-game sample size first before we say, this might not work or it will work?
I think it is a good fit. Like I said, De'Aaron Fox he's good in the pick and rolls. He's a willing passer. He's not CP3, but he's a willing passer. And then on top of that, like I said earlier, like he's very good in the mid range. He was in the 77th percentile last year, and the year before that, the 98th percentile. So in the mid range, he's deadly. You know what I mean? So it's either pick your poison. If they step up on him, he's just gonna dump it off to Wemby. Or if Wemby pops and they go with Wemby, he's gonna go to the hole and get to his mid range. So I think it's gonna be I think they're gonna pair very well with each other, bro. Because it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to stop both of them. Because De'Aaron Fox is quick as shit, and Wemby is big as hell. And like I said, De'Aaron Fox is good at the mid range, so it's gonna be hard to guard both of them, especially in
I
the pick
think
and roll.
I would say the only thing is the 3-point shooting with him. I think that's his only downfall. If he
I mean,
can
but he
be a
shoots
better
it well
3-point,
enough. He shoots it well enough.
what does he shoot from the three? You can look
I
it up
think
real quick.
around. I think around like. Let me see. I got you.
Because Wemby does need like the shooters. He does need that. And like you said with Devin Vassell, knockdown shooter. I don't think De'Aaron Fox is like a legit knockdown shooter. But I think it was that 1 year. I think it was 2 years
Career
ago. Let's
career
see.
he shoots 33%. So he can hit it. It's not like
Mm,
he's not a knockdown, but you can't just leave him open either.
what did he shoot last year with the Kings before he got traded?
Uh, I got you.
And I think the year
Before
they
he
went to
got
the playoffs,
traded,
he shot decent.
before he got traded, he shot 32% before he got traded.
That ain't the best.
And then the year before that, when they went to the playoffs, it was 36%.
That's what I thought. He shot way better that year, and then the next year he kind of took a step back with the shooting threes because I think that year he shot a lot of threes that game. I don't
He
know how
shot
many he
eight
shot
threes. He shot eight
exactly.
threes.
He shot a lot, and I don't know what he was shoot. See, like 32%, the greatest. Like it's not the greatest. And with Wemby, he needs the shooters around him. He needs that. And like De'Aaron Fox can hit it, but he ain't no knockdown. He ain't knocked down. So that's
The
why I
the
was
average the average percentage for threes in the league right now is 36%.
it's 30 what?
That's the average. 36. That's the
Yeah.
average.
And he shot 32 when he was on the
Yeah.
Kings. Like, yeah, that ain't the best. I'm
I
not
mean, but
gonna
you
cap.
still can't leave him open. And he's so quick enough he can get to his mid range pull up. So it's like, he's really great in the mid range. So it's like, I think it'll work, bro. I think it'll work.
Because Stephon Castle, oh, he shot terrible last year. I think he shot like 26% from three, something like that. It was bad. It was bad. Not gonna cap. So you got a 26% 3-point shooter, a 32% 3-point shooter. Devin Vassell, I don't know what he shot last year, or Harrison Barnes.
Yeah, he shot 28. Castle
Yeah,
shot 28.
that's pretty bad. I'm not gonna cap. So Wemby just need the shooters around him, especially when he's gonna have the ball majority of the time. Like it's just that we just know he's gonna
Devin
have the ball
Vassell
majority of
shot
the time.
36.
Decent, like you
He shot
said.
36.
I don't know what Harrison Barnes shot.
Harrison Barnes shot last year. Harrison Barnes shot. Let's load in.
Shout out to 11 people in the chat, man. Shout out to you guys.
He shot 43%.
Like, so you're telling me two legit shooters in the lineup with Wemby around him, and you got one
And
person
De'Aaron
that can't
Fox.
shoot, and you got one person who is iffy. That ain't good. That's what I was saying. Like, he just needs the shooters. De'Aaron Fox just needs to be like a better 3-point shooter. That's it. If he can get that, the Spurs are dangerous. Hey, you said that the Spurs, they go to you said they go to the finals, conference finals. I remember that December, brother. I remember you saying that.
Yeah, that's if they would have got KD. They didn't get KD, so
No, I remember you said if they was gonna make a trade. No, I remember when when it was like the De'Aaron Fox rumors. You said they would go far with him before he even got traded. You said next year they damn near could go like to the conference finals.
No, Jay. I said if they get De'Aaron Fox and then because they had the trade pieces to go get KD. If they would have got De'Aaron Fox and KD, yes, that is a finals team. That is the finals team for sure. But they didn't get KD or Giannis. I mean, they
So
still
what
got a
are
chance to
they?
get Giannis. They
So
still
what
got a
are
chance
they?
to get Giannis.
What are they?
Right now they are a playoff team for sure.
So you
Depending
think they making
on
the
the
playoffs?
development, yeah, I
You
think
think
they
they
can make
making
the
the playoffs?
playoffs. Depending on Castle's development 3-point wise, his 3-point shooting, um they can I can see depending on matchup, I can see them sneaking into the second round, depending on matchups. Depending on matchups.
Wait, okay. Do you think they gonna get the 60 or you think they gonna go play in, beat whoever, then
I think they
get the
can get the
playoffs?
6 seed. I think the 6 seed is they ceiling. I think the 6 seed is they ceiling.
Hypothetically, let's just say they face the Timberwolves first round.
They
Think they
can
can
beat
beat
them.
them?
They can beat them. They can beat them.
Who's stopping Ant Man? Stopping Ant Man?
Ain't nobody gonna stop him, but who gonna stop Wemby? Rudy Gobert couldn't even stop Wemby at 15. So
Look, bro, Rudy Gobert is just a big guy. Hey, look, man, we just need him
and
to
then
just.
and then we could put Castle on Ant. I'm saying he gonna stop Ant, but he could slow him down. And who on that team gonna stop De'Aaron Fox? They ain't got nobody to guard him. And Ant
Yeah,
can't guard. Well, they got Jaden, but I don't think Jaden can really guard De'Aaron Fox. He too quick.
no, I would. If hypothetically, I would put. I put Ant. I mean, you might have to. I would probably put Ant on De'Aaron Fox and Jaden. I think they'll probably do switches a lot. I mean, ain't nobody stopping Wemby big ass. So you got Rudy Gobert back there. You know, Rudy Gobert ain't going out to three, and that will hurt them a lot because you know Wemby was he was launching them grenades last year. He was launching them. I think he was shooting like I think it took it like 5 threes a game. So he was launching them last year. Rudy Gobert ain't going out to the three. So
And
now
then
I
if you
hurt
put
them.
Nas on him, he gonna eat on Nas.
I mean, Wemby could kind of eat on. I mean, you could put Randall, you could put Jaden McDaniels. I mean, you could put Rudy Gobert. I mean, look, man. I think if they face, I picked the Timberwolves only because of experience, bro. Like they've been there. Spurs ain't been there. They ain't got only person with experience on that team is Harrison Barnes, technically,
Yeah,
and De'Aaron
Jamar.
Fox.
Yeah, Fox.
Well, one
Yeah.
series.
But
I mean,
the Spurs are they a great organization, and having a guy like Harrison Barnes, and then having the like I said, the Spurs are a great organization, so they gonna get them ready for the playoffs. Even though most of those guys don't have playoff experience, I think they'll prepare them and they'll be ready for the playoffs if they make it.
but but with the Spurs, I know Greg Popovich is in like front office. I get that. This is a new team now, bro. We are entering a new era of the Spurs. Like this is different. Like this is very different now, bro. There's no more Greg Popovich. We got a new coach, and I think it's Mitch Johnson. You know what is he gonna do with hopefully a full year of De'Aaron Fox and Wemby? Because last year Wemby played like 40 some games, so he really didn't get a full year of him. So it's like we don't know what they're gonna be in a new year. Like this isn't Greg Popovich no more. I don't know. His tendencies might be different. I don't know. I don't know. Or it might be the same. Who knows? But this is a new year. Like this is gonna be a new year. Man, give me the Timberwolves, man. The Spurs, I like them, man. You know, we want to see Wemby in the playoffs, but give me the Spurs. Give me the Timberwolves, man. Ant-Man all day. But now though, congratulations to the De'Aaron Fox, man. You know, really good player, man. You're just not better than Kyrie Irving. I'm sorry. I don't know what people was thinking when they said that nonsense. Like, you're just not better. You're not better. But let's move on. Another guy that signed an extension, Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges signed a 4-year, $150 million deal. He technically took a discount, $6 million discount, so it could go into somebody else potentially getting paid. So, in your opinion, was it the right move to extend Mikal Bridges?
His ass should have took a bigger pay cut.
Oh wow!
But no, it was the right move to extend him for sure because defensive wise, he played great last year. He was just up and down offensively. But 37 a year, I think he should have took a little bit less, bro. I guess I say around 30 to 32, 33. They should have gave him 37. I feel like, especially on the year that he had with them, it wasn't like I said, it wasn't that great offensively. He was up and down. But defensively, he played really well. And the only reason why I said that he should have took less is because they paid you to come to this team, they traded you for you to come to this team, so you could be the third option. And he was not the third option last year. OG was the third option. And so now you paying this guy 150 mil a year, who's your fourth option. 150 mil for your fourth option is kind of crazy. And if we look back to when he was on the Suns and he was the third option, he was averaging around the same. Like last year, he averaged 17, 3 and 3, shot 35 from 3, 81 from the free throw. And then that year he was with Phoenix, it was 17, 4 and 3, but he shot 38 from 3 and 89 from the free throw. So like he took a dip offensively when they paid you to be that third offensive guy, and you weren't that at all. But it was the right move to extend him because they needed him for defensive purposes, for sure.
What's a bigger pay cut? You said
I told you he should like around 32, like around 30 to 33 mil. So he should have took an extra 4 mil, extra 4 to 7 mil off that.
So everybody, the starting five. Brunson he's paid through 20, 28, 29. He's getting 157 million through that. Cat 27, 28, 165 mil. OG 28 to 29, 170. Bridges 29 to 30, 173 million. Josh Hart 27 to 28, 61 million. So technically, Mikal Bridges' overall contract is the highest paid player on the team.
And that should not be it. That should not be it at all, bro.
Well, but we know Brunson took the big, gigantic
pay
cut.
Yeah.
Because if he did, bro, he took like $100-some million pay cut. If he doesn't take that pay cut, OG probably don't get signed. Bridges probably don't get signed. Then you might want to resign Josh Hart. Josh Hart he a key player, man.
No, they need to keep him. They need to keep him.
Josh Hart only getting paid $61 million for the next 3 years. He only gets $61 million.
Low key, he's underpaid, bro. Like he might not be no offensive bucket, but bro, for everything else that he does for that team, bro, he low key is underpaid.
How much he getting paid? How much Josh Hart getting paid? Yeah, Josh Hart does a lot, bro. Like, especially that year when they went to the playoffs and he was playing damn near the whole game. I know he was tired. I know he was tired, bro.
Here goes Charles. He built for it.
And Charles goes like, man, I play for Tibbs, man. Be out there.
Hey, if you pay for Tibbs, you gonna get paid.
Gassing for air, though.
Tibbs, he getting paid 19, 20, and 22 mil in the next yeah. So I say he's worth at least 30. At least he should at least get 30.
Up there with Mikal.
He do more than Mikal. Shit.
But who the better player though?
All around, I would say Josh Hart's the better player because he rebounds, he passes, he defends, he can score a little bit. Mikal is just a better scorer. Defensive wise, I say they on the same footing. Defensive wise, Mikal is just taller. I think Mikal's what like 6'6", 6'6", 6'7". Josh Hart's like what 6'4", 6'5", something like that. So, but Josh Hart's a better rebounder. He's a better passer. Like I said, they're the same defensively, and Mikal is just a better shooter.
Was it the right move to re-sign Mikal Bridges to that big, gigantic contract? I'm gonna say yes, because I feel like you had no choice. You gave up 5 first-round picks. You had to keep the man. You had to. Like, I'm sorry. When you're giving up 5 first-round picks for a dude, and the thing is, Mikal, like, I get it, Mikal Bridges in Brooklyn was decent. But Mikal Bridges
he had just one good year, bro. He had a half a good season, bro. When he averaged 26.
Hey, was he not killing?
But what did he do the next season, though? The next season, he didn't even drop 20.
What he averaged, like 20? Or 19?
No, 19. He didn't even get 20 the next season. You went from 26 to 19. That's a big ass drop.
Well, that is a smaller sample size, what the 26. Because I think he probably played like 30-some games that year, and then they
Yeah,
snuck in the playoffs and got swept by the Sixers.
I'm finna look. I think he played like 27. I want to say like
I
27.
thought it was like 30
Yeah,
something.
27. 27. He
Okay.
played 56 with Brooklyn. I mean, not Brooklyn, with Phoenix, and then 27 with Brooklyn.
Hey, man, Mikal was hooping. 26 points. And I bet it was decent efficiency, too. He was hooping. But like I said,
Nah. He shot
was
under
it?
50% from the field. He shot
What was it?
47 from the field, and then he shot
Man,
38 from three.
that's decent. That's decent. Like, bro, that's an all-star right there. Technically, that's an all-star. Don't do that, man. Don't do that with Mikal Bridges, bro. He was hooping. We ain't gonna do that. But no, you had to pay the man because you gave up 5 first-round picks for him. And this team is still really good. They just went to conference finals last year. And with the East being weaker, now that you got your nucleus together, yes, it's a new coach, but everybody here has played with each other. So we all know what's the good things about it, what's the bad things, our weaknesses and strengths. We know everything about us. So yes, and we have a core. And thank God Jalen Brunson is just very humble and a very great guy. Because he could have probably got 2. Jalen Brunson for Chicago? For real?
Yeah.
You lying.
I swear to God.
You lying. No, I swear to God, I didn't know. Oh, wow.
Yeah, he from the city, bro.
I ain't say you lying. I just didn't know Jalen Brunson was. Oh,
yeah, he played against Jahlil Okafor, Jabari Parker, all of them, Kendrick Nunn, all of them. I forgot what school he went to, but he definitely from the city.
Was born in New Brunswick, New Jersey,
but he grew up in Illinois, bro. I'm dead ass. In high school, he grew up here. I say he from the city because he grew up here, bro. He low key. You could be born, like for instance, if I was born in Texas, but I grew up in Chicago, I'm gonna claim Chicago, bro. I was just born in Texas.
Stevenson High School.
Yeah.
Lincolnshire, Illinois.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of bad actually. I get what you're saying.
Well, technically that's not Chicago, but I still claim him. We still claim him.
We don't claim D Wade. People don't claim him. They say he's from the burbs.
Nah, we gotta claim D Wade too. Only person we can't claim is KG.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Because KG was only here for a little while.
Oh wow. But yeah, you know, everybody knows their strengths and weaknesses. We know exactly how to play. Yes, we got a new coach, but let's run this back. We have our core together. We can run the East. This team is good enough between them and the Cavs. I know you don't like the Cavs, but that's another story for another day. But they can run the East. So, you know, I think it was the right move. Now, I think in that last year, I think he's getting paid like 40-something a year. That ain't he ain't worth for it. He ain't worth that. But I do think for now, it was a decent move, man. Is next year the year? Can they get to the finals?
Well, the Cavs got better.
Real quick. I think it's conference finals or bust though. I do believe.
Yeah, for sure. It's conference finals or bust for sure. But the Cavs got better. The Sixers, if they're healthy, because they have a really good team too.
The Sixers are another story, bro.
But they still gotta get past the Cavs.
It might be better than the Manga Cap. They might be better. I like the Cavs they made some additions. The Knicks just might be better.
Lonzo and was it they get Larry Nance, right?
Yeah,
those are two big. Those are two big additions, though, bro.
Is he getting like
two
legit
big ones? Who?
Larry? Is he gonna get legit minutes?
Yes, because they can run small ball with him. Because you seen in the playoffs, Jared Allen, they took Jared Allen off the floor. They're just gonna replace Larry Nance with Jared Allen. And Larry
Man,
Nance would be a good small ball big.
when they had that was when it was the Pacers. Man, with Tyrese Halliburton,
Now, just imagine if they had Larry Nance during that series. That would have been a different series.
I still think they brought them. I still think they beat them. Not gonna cap. But my thing is, I was just thinking because it's like with the Cavs, like they always had at least one big out there at all times. So either because it would be like start with Mobley or Allen, then probably at the 6 minute mark. I think they kept Allen out there. Yes, because they always have Mobley and Donovan Mitchell. That's how it is, and I like it when teams do that. But like you have like 4 really good players, you always have at least 2 on the court at all times. So they started out with the big 4, obviously. Then I think at like the 6-5 minute mark, they'll take Donovan Mitchell and Mobley out. Jared Allen, Darius Garland keep playing. And then when it comes to second quarter, Donovan Mitchell, Mobley come in. So they always just had one of them on the court at all times. And that's why I was just asking, is Larry Nance going to legit get some minutes? Because that's what they was running out there. You always had at least one of your really good bigs out there. That's all I was just asking.
I mean, Larry Nance can still space the floor too, so.
You could put him at 4 because their bench is what
I think
Lonzo,
he'll play
Larry.
the 5.
Oh, okay.
I think Larry gonna play the 5, and they'll put Mobley still have Mobley at the 4.
Hey man, Mobley at the 5 was great.
No, he was.
He was great at the 5. He was great at the 5. But yes, I do think Mikal Bridges, he had to be signed. Real quick, what was your thoughts? Like, they said like Joel Embiid, like his knee is just all messed up now at this point. I know you saw that. Like, what's your take on that? What's your take on that? Like, real quick.
They said that he might miss the start of training camp too. Like at this point, I mean, it is what it is, bro. Like I told you, that was the last time we was in the pod. I have no more faith in them. If they're healthy, they're healthy. If not, it's the same old, same old. They wanted to trust the process, and look what happened. The process has failed, y'all.
I mean, with the process, like I can't blame them for drafting Nerlens Noel and then Jahlil Okafor. It's like, and then Joel Embiid is like, why? I can't blame him for that. Like, it's just been some unlucky stuff. He hasn't been healthy in the playoffs. Kawhi Leonard hit probably the luckiest shot in NBA history. Like, I can't blame him on that. They had good teams. They just didn't. They just never done nothing.
Never execute. They could never execute.
They said this. They said Paul George is probably gonna miss some time too. I don't know. At this point, bro, it's kind of getting sad, bro. It's really starting to get sad. Like you've been out for a minute. And if your knee is in bad shape, like how it is, I mean, there's really no expectations for them. I can't really say they a contender in the East. I really can't because I don't know.
You remember DeJuan Blair? Remember his knee? His knee was like bone on bone. I wonder
ACLs.
if that's
no ACLs or no meniscus or something like that.
Yeah, one of them. I wonder if that's how Joel Embiid knee is. Because if it's this bad, bro, the man been out for what over 6 months, right?
When did he get shut down? I'm gonna say got shut down. I'm gonna say February or March. That's what I'm gonna say. February or March. And they said Paul George gonna miss like the start of training camp too. Honestly, though,
February 28th, bro.
So if we're in August,
March, April, May, June, July, August. It's been 6 months now. And the season starts. The season starts in 2 months.
Yeah, season starts October 20 something. Yeah, October 20 something. Yeah, they said the same thing about Paul George. They said he probably missed the start of training camp too. He got him and Joel Embiid got the worst contract in the NBA. I ain't gonna cap.
Hey, for fantasy purposes, where you drafting him at? Joel.
Which one? Joel?
Yeah, where you drafting him? 5th, 6th round?
What I know now? Like if this, what we know now continues all the way to fantasy?
Yeah.
Ain't gonna lie, you might have to take him like
5th, 6th round, bro.
I wouldn't
He
be
gonna
shocked if
drop,
somebody took him 4th. I wouldn't be shocked.
bro. He might not even play 40-something games,
That's true. He probably won't play for some games.
which is sad.
5th round, I think 5th or 6th is probably cool. I think somebody will reach at 4. Hey, you might do the same thing. You might drive with your first pick like you did last
Hell,
year.
hell no, I'm not doing that shit
Yo, he
again.
cheated. He tried to cheat.
Man, look, next topic, please. Next topic, please.
Oh,
Next topic, please.
tried to cheat.
Next topic, please.
He tried to cheat in the draft. Oh my
Next
god.
topic, please.
Yo, this is crazy. He tried to cheat. But no, let's move on. Jonathan Kuminga, man. He been the talk of offseason, bro. He been saying he want to leave the war. He want to leave the Warriors, man. The Warriors ain't trying to really get rid of him. He got some offers from the Warriors and from the Suns and from the Kings. So I just want to ask you your thoughts on like this whole Jonathan Kuminga and like what's the best fit for him between like the Kings and the Suns?
I low key say the Suns. I low key say the Suns. But this whole thing, bro, the Warriors are grimy, bro. They are grimy as hell because they offered him 2 years, 40 mil. We know he's worth more than 20 mil a year, bro. And they only doing that so they can trade him. Like they don't want to trade him because they want to get something back for him. And I'm not mad at that because it's a business. You gotta do what you gotta do. But at the same time, bro, y'all could have been let this man go. Y'all could have been traded him. Y'all could have been matched that contract because it was reports that the Suns offered him 4 years, 90 mil, and then they were gonna trade him for Royce O'Neal and Nick Richards and like 4 second-round picks. Y'all could have did that if y'all really don't want him, because y'all could have got some quality pieces back in Royce O'Neal, and y'all could have got a serviceable big, and Nick Richards back. And the Kings offered him 3 years, 63, plus Malik Monk and a lottery pick protected, but they didn't want to do it because they wanted they wanted that pick to be unprotected. So it's like y'all low key, y'all not asking for too much. Y'all being grimy because y'all like they could have been let him go for Malik Monk and that lottery pick, but they didn't want to do it because it's unprotected. Y'all being greedy, bro. And it's gonna come back to bite them in the ass. Watch. It's gonna come back to bite them in the ass.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't think those two trade offers are the worst. Like, I don't think it's that bad. Especially the Malik Monk one. I would probably do that. I would probably like, bro. Jonathan Kuminga, whatever you think of him, I think we can both say he's probably more talented than Malik Monk. But Malik Monk is a really good player. It's a really good player. He was a 6th man of the year candidate a couple of years ago. Like, so he's a good player. I don't know about that. I think Nas Reed had a really good case that year, but Nas Reed was killing. But Malik Monk is good. Like, he could be a starter for you, or he could come out the bench for you. And then I saw that they said they don't want to put, I guess they don't want to put Buddy Hield because you do got to match the salaries because Kuminga ain't technically making nothing. He's not making nothing. So I think they said they don't want to put Buddy Hield and Moses Mooney in the trade and stuff like that. But it's like, come on. Like,
they could do that sign and trade with the Suns. They could sign them for that 4 years, 90, and get Royce O'Neal and Nick Richards back.
Yeah, I don't think that's bad. I don't know why they don't want to take these trades.
They being petty, bro. They being petty. It's gonna come back to bite them in the ass. Watch.
If I had to pick which one is the best fit, I think it's the Suns. Because I do think like they need like a legit wing over there. Not a 3-and-D, but just a defensive wing to understand. And Kuminga could go get buckets. The only reason I don't like the Kings is I'm still saying with the Kings, I don't know what they're doing. I honestly don't know. Like over there, it just looks clunky. Like hypothetically, say you still got Schroeder, DeRozan, Zach LaVine, Jonathan Kuminga, Keegan Murray, Sabonis.
Yeah.
Like what? And then did you? I think you was on vacation when they said that. They said with the Kings, they guaranteed him a starting spot. So I don't know if that means Keegan Murray goes on the
Yeah,
bench,
Keegan. Yeah, he has to
or
either that or
or
they
they might
trade.
have a trade DeRozan or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
because he not better than DeRozan and Keegan Murray, whatever. Because Keegan Murray ain't really been that good since his rookie year. He's been below average. But like you said, Steve Curry's petty. And Kuminga said it himself. He thinks Steve Kerr has stunned his growth. And I'm with him 100%, brother.
I agree.
But you getting DMPs for some apparent reason is crazy. You only played this man because Steph Curry gets hurt?
And he killed.
Actually, take that back. He only did it because no, he did it only because Steph Curry got hurt. But remember when Jimmy Butler missed like that? He missed half that game, and then he missed game 4, I think. He still didn't play Kuminga. It's like, why? We talked about it like majority of the year, like all last year. Kuminga is probably the second best player on your team, or at least second best scorer at that time. You bring in Jimmy, he damn near could be your third or fourth, whatever you think about it, bro. I just feel like you gotta play him to an extent. Now I get it. He doesn't fit with Steph Curry. Understandable. Because everything surrounds Steph Curry. But I just feel like these DMPs was just crazy, bro. Like he's too good to just sit on the bench and do nothing for you.
Cause bro, like you seen the jump that he had in his third year. He went from 9 points to 16. So you seen the jump. And then after that, you don't even play him the follow. Well, this last year, you don't even play him, bro. That year he jumped to that 16, bro. He was averaging 26 minutes. And then now you only play him 24 minutes the following year, and he's still putting up around the same numbers. So just imagine if you would have gave him 30. If he would have gave him 30 minutes, Kuminga easily would have got 20 points per game, bro. Easily. Because he's aggressive, he attacks. So he would have been going to the free throw line. Because he attempted 5 free throws this year in the 24 minutes that he played. If he would have got them 30 minutes, he probably would have been attempting like 7 free throws or something like that, bro. So Steve Kerr in the Warriors organization, they being petty. I'm telling you, bro, it's gonna come back to bite them in the ass, bro. It's gonna come back to bite them in the ass, whether it's this year, next year, whatever. One thing about karma always comes back. Always comes back.
What you think Jonathan Kuminga worth? Because looking at
Same
all
thing
these
Mikal
deals,
got. I'll take him over Mikal.
well, I mean, you don't like Mikal for some reason.
I'll give him around 30, 32, 33 mil.
Because he getting, like you said earlier, 4 years, 90 million. That's only 22 a year. 3 years, 65. That's only 21 a year. And from the Warriors, 45 for 2, that's 20 something a year. So he ain't getting 30. I'm sorry. It's not gonna happen. I think, brother, you need to just you might have to take
I feel like the reason why he's not getting 30 though is because of what the Warriors did to him, bro. The fact that they giving him all these DMPs and then they making his image look bad, bro. Like I feel like that's why he's not getting the 30. If it would have reports would have came out that he has a good attitude. Him and Steve Kerr was on whatchamacall, was on the right footing with each other. He would have easily got that 30, bro. They did that on purpose so they could fuck up his money.
And the owner and Joe Lacob just said they're not trading him. Said they're not trading him. They're holding the man hostage.
Yeah.
Why would I want to go back there? Like, are you gonna play me? I might be different. I feel like I don't want to be here because I know like how it is, and especially him. He says he wants to be the focal point of the offense. You're not going to be the focal point in Golden State. It's not going to happen. Could you be the focal point in Sacramento?
Depending on what they do with Zach and DeMar.
I think they keep Zach. I think they get rid of DeRozan first. Now, are you the focal point in Phoenix? Technically, no. So it's like I don't know what I know what he wants, but it's like, brother, you might have to take the L. I'd rather just go to Phoenix. I'd rather just go there because if the Phoenix get Jonathan Kuminga, I think Phoenix is in a good spot. Because you roll out there with Devin Booker, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, Kuminga, and Mark Williams. I ain't saying that's the playoff team, but
That's a good team. That's a decent team.
decent team.
Hey, is he
Like-
their second best player if he goes there? Is he better than Jalen Green?
No, I would ask you that. I don't think so.
I asked you
don't
first.
think so.
I asked
I
you.
don't think
you
so.
don't?
No, I don't think he's the second best player. No, I don't think so. No.
I think he can be. Will he?
Oh, wow. Oh,
Right off the bat, no. I don't think so. But I think he can be.
Oh, wow. That's actually a compliment to a
Yeah.
degree. It's a compliment. Wow. You said something nice about Jalen Green. Wow. You saying Jalen Green is the second best player with Kuminga? Wow. Or you could just say Kuminga, or you just say Jalen Green is the bona fide second best player on that team.
I ain't going that far.
So Kuminga, oh wow, okay. But like you said, man, the Warriors, they doing my man's bogus, man. Hashtag free Kuminga, man. You need to get out of there, bro. But like you said earlier, just because it's protected, brother, you're getting back a good. It's not like you're getting back a scrub. You're getting a really good player back in Malik Monk, and you're getting a 2030 pick. Technically, the Warriors might be cooking 2030. They might be cooked. Steph Curry is not. Steph Curry most likely won't be there. Draymond might not be there. Jimmy probably won't be there. So I understand you want the unprotections, and I get it. I get that part. But man, if you could get back a really good player back and a first round pick, I do it, bro. Like I said, I don't like it with the Kings, man, because the Kings, they're a bad organization. They're just terrible. They are a terrible organization. I don't know what they're doing. I just feel like it's just too many bodies out there and everybody ain't going to be able to eat. Like, that's my only thing, bro. You got to feed Schroeder, Zach LaVine, who's a shot chugger technically, DeRozan, if they do keep him, Kuminga, Keegan Murray, Sabonis. And they talking about they might try to get Westbrook too. So it's like, I just don't know what they're doing. Yeah, they said they got mutual interest. They said they have mutual interests.
I mean, well, Schroeder, for the most part, Schroeder's a willing passer. So I don't think, Schroeder's going to really worry about his shot attempts. But Zach and DeMar, though, and then you got Kuminga, that's too many mouths to feed.
And you got Sabonis. Like, Sabonis going to get his. It's just, I don't know, bro. I feel like the Kings are just grabbing people. They're like a fantasy team, bro. They just drafting people, bro. Like, but it don't fit. It just drafting anybody. Oh, it's like, hey, Zach LaVine, good player. I get him. DeRozan, he a good player. I get him. But they don't need all of them players. They just grabbing them just because they good. Nah, man. Hey, man, I'm ready for fantasy football, man. Try to win back the crown, man. Charles think he got a chance, man. Last year he got screwed over because he got hurt. He got the injury, but who you starting quarterback? You starting Kyler or CJ Stroud?
And which league?
Well, the Dynasty League.
Well, I got Justin Fields, I got CJ, and I got Kyler.
You got Justin Fields in that league?
Yeah, I picked him up off the waiver.
When was this?
Early. This was like a couple of months ago.
I went back and
looked
at that.
Somebody dropped him, so I had to pick him up.
You don't even need him. You just have him just to have him. You don't even need that dude.
Nah, hey, depending on Kyler's iffy. I don't know what CJ Stroud is gonna do, and Justin Fields has a chance to be a top 10 quarterback. So whoever I got three options. So
I went and looked at your team like earlier. I think it was like yesterday, bro. I said, how did this man get Travis Hunter and Omarion Hampton? Then I go back and look at the draft. I said, bro, he had the second pick and I think the fourth pick, or third. I was like, how?
I had 3 first round picks. I had 3 first round picks.
Had y'all controlled the whole first round.
Yep.
I said, bro, and then with Najee Harris, Omarion Hampton RB1. He RB1.
Look, I told people, I said I had to tank the first year, but the next year I'm coming. I'm coming. No Diddy.
Travis, you still got no. You got Marvin Harrison still, right?
Yeah.
So Marvin Harrison and Travis Hunter, you depend on them to save you.
Basically, I'm trying to flip Travis Hunter. I'm trying to flip Travis Hunter.
Hey, bring them to me. I got you. I got you. I got you. Bro. You know I got Jalen Waddle. I got Jaden Reed. I got Khalil Shakir. I got Jawan Jennings. I got AJ Brown. You ain't getting him.
That's the only play I would want.
AJ Brown is better than him.
I mean,
So
I'm
why
not
would I
doing
do
it. Not
that?
no straight up. I wouldn't do it straight up. Of course not.
I'm not giving you two players for him. I give
No, I'm saying
and I
I'll give you two for AJ. I'll give you
oh
Travis Hunter or somebody else for AJ.
I'm okay. I don't even know who your other wide receivers are. I don't even know. But let's move on, man. Let's move on to this half decade team. I saw it on thescore.com, and we're going to be talking about was this the right moves on these players. So I'll start with the third team. First player they had was Anthony Edwards. Career was 24 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 All Stars, 2 All NBAs. Devin Booker, 26 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 All NBAs, 3 All Stars. Donovan Mitchell, 26 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 All NBAs, 5-time All Star. Tyrese Halliburton, 17 points, 3 boards, 9 assists, 2-time All NBA, 2-time All Star, the 24 assist leader, and Domantas Sabonis, 19 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, 2-time All NBA, 2-time All Star, and 3-time rebounding champion. So, in your opinion, did you like it? And if you don't, who was on there by mistake, and who would you put on there if you had to?
I thought it was decent. Now, I mean, of course, we're gonna get into the second and first team, but they said injuries played a part in some players not being on there. Like they missed Anthony Davis, and then I thought Dame should have at least been on one of these teams. Like, don't get me wrong, Ant is still young in his career. He's played great so far, but I don't think he should have been on there this right away. Like I said, you still got Dame, you still got AD. And then Tyrese Halliburton, he had a good last 2 maybe 3 years, but how you gonna leave off players like Dame and AD?
What was
I,
Dame doing from 2020 to now?
and we going off in the last 5 years,
Yeah.
Dame averaged 28, 28
Ooh.
and 28, 4 and 7, 24, 7 and basically the same thing. 24, 4 and 7. Then he averaged 32, 4 and 7. Then he averaged 24, 4 and 7, and then last year was 24, 4 and 7. So basically the same thing. His points
That's
was
pretty
just
good.
different.
That's actually
That's what I'm
really
saying.
good.
That's what I'm
And I
saying. They
and
left
I'm
Dame off.
guessing he was a probably 4-time All Star at that time. I don't know. I'm not exactly like
Yeah,
I know.
4. I had the last
So he's
5, 4.
okay. That's pretty good. All NBA. I don't know. I don't know what he was
He
all NBA.
made All NBA. Yeah, he made the second team. He made the second team, third team. At 2 out of those 5 years.
So 2-time All NBA. Okay.
Hmm.
So basically 5-time All Star, 2-time All NBA, and was basically giving you 26 points a game. You think that should be over Tyrese?
Yeah,
I think they
Tyrese
factor in him
recently.
going to the
Tyrese
finals.
recently got good. I do too. That's what I really think it is. But Tyrese literally just started playing very well, and Dame has been doing this over the course of his career, bro.
See, but
And
the
then
thing,
with AD, And then with AD, like, okay, I can see AD not being over there because he's played less than on average the last 5 years. AD's played about 40 something, maybe 50 games. Okay, so I get that. And he's only been in the last 5 years, he's only been an all-star twice. And he's only made the all NBA team once. And he made the all defensive team.
that's crazy. Only 1-time All NBA in that 5 years. Well, he was hurt. I get that.
And then 2020 it was 21 and 7, 21 and 7. 2021, 23 and 9, 2022, 25 and 12, 24 and 12, 24 and 11, 25 and 12 last year.
So you would put those two on your 13
I would at least put Dame. I would at least put Dame for sure.
over
80, I can
Tyrese.
understand. Yeah, over Tyrese. I would at least put Dame over Tyrese for sure. And then Ant, like I said, Ant, his career is still young. He played really well his rookie year, and then he increased every year after that. But like I said, his
And he's
career is still young.
he's
I
been
don't think
going
he
to
should
the
be on.
playoff far damn near every year. Every year has increased. He's gone
Yeah,
to the
that's true.
conference final, and I think that factor in. Like he's been really good. Like he's been really good. Gone to the conference finals back to back. You think you like Devin Booker? You think he deserves to be on the 13?
Yeah, I think Devin Booker deserves to be on Thursday. He went to the finals in the last 5 years.
Hey, that 1 year
Um,
Devin Booker had. It was that
but
1 year he was killing. It was, I think, I want to say 2 years ago. 2 years ago. He was really good, bro. Actually, the
when
last
he was
2
averaging
years.
27,
Yes,
2022 and
bro.
2023. Well,
Yes,
shit,
bro.
ever since the bubble, to be honest. Nah, hold on. He been since 2018. He been averaging 26 or more.
Hey, Devin Booker cold, bro. Like,
Yeah, he is,
no.
bro.
I think he be
Yeah.
like, I think he kind of be getting slept on to an extent. He
I think it's because he's
cold,
not
bro.
winning, bro. It's really because he hasn't really been winning.
I
Because
mean,
he's
he
only been to
had the
3
ring,
All-Stars. In his career, he's only been to 3 All-Stars.
but
Well,
you, but,
4.
but don't you remember they was doing him like how Dame was, bro? Like they was not selecting him to All-Star games, bro, and he deserved to
Yeah.
be a couple of, but he always got like a
The West was
replacement
deep.
All-Star. He was always a replacement though, but there was a couple of years like he deserved to really be in them, and they was doing them like how they was doing Dame, like how they're doing Trae Young now. It's
Yeah.
like Trae Young can't just get in; he has to be a replacement. Like there are times Trae Young deserved to be in there, but they didn't do it. And they was doing that for Devin Booker for a couple of times. And Devin Booker, he went to the finals, like you said, but he's been really like individual wise, he's been good. He's been really good, bro. At
Mm-hmm.
one point, bro, they was comparing this man to Kobe Bryant. At one point, like we ain't gonna forget that. We ain't forgetting that. Stephen A. Smith compared that man to Kobe Bryant. He really did that. So even though I do believe if Anthony Davis isn't injured, the Lakers smacked them that year in 21. They smacked them. AD got hurt. If AD don't get hurt, they win. Because they was up like 2-1 against them. AD get hurt. But I get what you're saying with Tyrese. You know, stats wise looking, I get it. 17 and 9 technically. 2-time All NBA, 2-time All Star. I guess it's not the sexiest, but I do believe like the last couple of playoffs, he went to the conference finals 2 years ago. Then this past year went to the finals. So I do think they added him in there. You like Donovan Mitchell in there?
Yeah, Donovan has been solid, bro. Donovan deserves to be on there. He's
Even
been
though he
killing.
ain't made it out the second round.
He's been killing though. That's not his fault though. Them Utah teams, every playoff Donovan Mitchell shows up. Donovan Mitchell is what you like to call a playoff riser. So I can't blame him. It's the teams.
But he's had good teams now, and he still can't get out the second round.
Well, last year they was injured, and that year with Utah, they was folding. He ain't fold, the team
Bro, they
fold
lost it.
though.
Bro, they lost to Terrence Mann. They let Terrence Mann drop like 28 points on them in the closeout game. What are we doing? That was the year. That was the year. And then they let Jamal Murray look like Jesus.
Yeah.
They let him and Donovan Mitchell going back and forth, dropping
Back and
40
forth.
points every game.
That
hoops.
was low key. That low key was the coldest, like back and forth playoff shit I've ever seen in my life,
Where
bro.
would you rank
That
that
shit was
in your
cold.
opinion? Like just two guys just going back and forth, hooping. Hey, you score, I got you right back, brother. I ain't gonna lie, that might be like.
I was gonna say top 3. I was gonna say damn near top 3. Top 5 for sure, but I was gonna say damn near top 3 because they both dropped 50.
Oh, they was going crazy. Oh, what was the stats? I would have you on your computer so you could do it faster. What was both of them averaging like in those games, bro. Like they was going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Like that was ethical hoops right there. Francisco, what's up? NBA kind of, yeah, it is, brother. I know.
Yeah.
Best offseason ever. 2 George Niang trains. Oh, man.
Game 1, Donovan Mitchell had 57. Jamal Murray had 36. Game 2, Donovan had 30. Jamal had 14. They don't show game 3, but game 4, Donovan had 51. Murray had 50. And then they don't show game 5, but game 6, Murray had 50 and Mitchell had 44. So they both was averaging over 30 for sure.
And the Utah was up 3-1 that series and blew the lead. Right?
So Jamal Murray averaged 31, 6, and 5, and Donovan Mitchell averaged 36, 5, and 5.
Ethical hoops right there, brother. That is ethical hoops. 2 guys. You like Sabonis on there?
Yeah, bro. Sabonis, I feel like Sabonis is low-key slept on, bro. Like, I feel like he's low-key. Sabonis is a top big in his league, but he does not get enough talk.
I think it's because they don't be winning.
Hey, Francisco said best offseason ever. 2 George Niang trades.
Hey, the Celtics did get back RJ Lewis. So Donovan Mitchell. Hold on. So in what games you said? Game 3? You said you couldn't see?
Yeah, games 3 and 5.
Because they went to 7. Jamal Murray had 12. Donovan Mitchell only had 20. They blew them out by damn near 40. Game 5, Donovan Mitchell had 30. It loads up. Jamal Murray had 42, 30 and 42. And in game 7, Donovan, man, that was a low scoring game. They lost 80-78. Ethical hoops in the bubble.
Hey, the bubble was some great basketball, bro.
They say that's probably one of the best basketball.
That's why I don't understand why they put an asterisk next to the Lakers championship, bro. That was some of the best basketball we seen.
Because they didn't have like the disadvantages. So like, the way you traveling, people got to travel to different cities and stuff. All you have to do is walk across the street. Just take a bus across the street. There's no fans.
Bro, everybody had the same type of thing, bro.
I say the same thing too.
So like that whole away game, home game shit, it don't matter. Everybody was in the same type of environment, bro.
I say the same thing too, bro. Everybody had to deal with the bubble. You guys just weren't mentally right with it, and that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron James had them boys ready. He had them mentally right. Y'all wasn't mentally because what Paul George say? Hey man, the bubble was and that's basically why they
people
were
saying that was the Clippers here. Remember? People
said what?
Clippers here. I said, remember they were saying
the Clippers and the Lakers were supposed to be in the conference finals. Yes,
mm-hmm.
and the Clippers they blew the 3-1 lead.
Because that's when they had what? Pat Bev, Lou Will, Montrez.
They had Montrez Harris,
Kawhi, Paul George. Was Zubac was still there?
Lou Williams was on that. Zubac was on there. Lou Williams was on that team. They had a good team. They had a really bro. They had like the same team last year. They just dropped Kawhi and Paul George.
Mm-hmm.
Like they just dropped them guys on there. Like that was a really that was a team that could have went to the finals. They would have beaten the Heat. They would have beaten them.
Yeah.
If they don't sell, if they somehow beat the Lakers, they would have beaten them. They would have won championship. Man, they would have put an asterisk by them too. They would have did the same thing. But like you said, Sabonis, I think it's because they're not winning. Because Sabonis, bro, I ain't gonna cap 19, 13 points, and 7 assists is really good. And his true shooting is 64%. That's really good. I don't care what nobody
does. And damn near every year he leads the league in rebounds. Damn near every year.
You know what? He low key though. He's the first round pick in fantasy, but he ain't that sexy first round pick in fantasy.
Yeah, it don't matter. Long as you produce, bro. As long as he ain't produce.
He like low key though. He ain't like Giannis. He actually better than Giannis. He damn near on the same level as Giannis in fantasy. Damn near low key.
Because he could drop
Giannis,
a
he got
triple dub anytime.
exactly, bro. Bro, you know he gonna give you 10. You know that
Mm-hmm.
for sure. He did
You know
pick
you're
up
gonna get
almost
10 and 10 for sure.
yes.
10 and
So
10 for
and
sure.
he gonna give you almost 7, 8 assists a game. Like he ain't up there with Jokic, but he up there like he giving you 60 plus fantasy points. It's just he ain't the sexy name like Giannis. That's all it is, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But Sabonis is a really good player, man. I think it's I'm cool with it. I get what the Tyrese Halliburton. Dame I actually didn't think of, and I think Dame makes a case. I definitely think Dame makes a case. AD, I think he makes a case too, but I think injuries kind
Play
of
a part. Oh yeah.
yes, I think injuries play. All right, now with the second team, we have Luka Doncic, 38-8, four-time All NBA, four-time All Star, Western Conference Finals MVP in 24, and 20 and points per game leader at 24. Jason Tatum, 27 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, four-time All Star. Four-time All NBA, five-time All Star, 2022 Eastern Conference MVP, 23 All Star Game MVP, 24 champion. LeBron James, 27, 8-8, five-time All NBA, five-time All Star, 20 champion. Kevin Durant, 28.7 rebounds, 5 assists, two-time All NBA, five-time All Star, and Jimmy Butler, 21 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, or 3 assists. Can't read my own handwriting. Two-time All NBA, one-time All Star, one-time All Defensive Team, 23 Eastern Conference MVP, and 21 steals leader. So, do you have a problem with this? Do you like it? What's your thoughts?
Well, I know we finna get into the first team after this, but if I'm being honest, bro, I thought Brown and Tatum should at least be on the either Brown, Tatum, or KD should have been on the first team. Now Jimmy, I think Jimmy's right where he's supposed to be. I think Luka is right where he's supposed to be. Jimmy, the last 5 years he's led the Miami Heat bogus teams to 2 finals. That's great. Jesus Jimmy, that's what we playoff Jimmy. You know he did a great job. So I think he belongs there. Luka, like I said, Luka belongs there. But Bron, KD, and Tatum, I think they should have at least been on the first team, bro. Or at least one or two of them should have been on the first team.
When I saw Jimmy, I was shocked at first, but then when I thought about it, I said Jimmy Butler from basically the bubble to basically up to 22. No, wait, yeah, 23. He was a dog. And I think him in the playoffs plays a part because in the playoffs, like you said, Jesus Jimmy, bro, every time I look, there's always sometimes on YouTube they show that I think that was game 4 where he like hit a 3, comes down, gets a dunk, and Kevin Harlow says, "Good." Like, bro, that was like you could feel the energy. He dropped like 44 points in that game. He's been a dog in the playoffs. And like you said, he's been taking some weak teams to the playoffs and just far in the playoffs in general. Like he went to the finals twice. He went to the conference finals basically 3 times. He's been great in that 5-year stretch. He's been really good. So I think that's cool. Luka makes a case. I just think because we know who on the first team. It's just a lack of accolades. I think doesn't put him on the first team. I think if he has an MVP, I think there's
He's on
some
the first team.
I think there's some way he's on there. But I'm cool with Luka. Jason Tatum, he probably should be on the first team. He should
Him
be.
or KD? Him, KD, or Bron. They should definitely be on the first team, bro.
You know what, KD? I don't think so. Because the only reason like he's only had 2 All NBAs, like in the 5-year span.
Mm-hmm.
And you think of Kevin Durant, he should have 5. He should have 5.
I mean, that 2023 season, he only played 8 games, so he missed that. He missed that whole season, and then that 2020, and then that 2020, 2022, 2023 season. Hold on, but he got traded 3 times,
Yeah,
2 times.
No, he got traded. I think the 8 games. Remember, he got hurt because he slipped on the layup line.
Yeah,
remember that?
Yeah.
He got hurt, so that's why he only played like 8 games with Phoenix. He got hurt.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I mean, but it's hard to beat 26, 29, 29, 29. 27, 26, bro. Like, I'm hell of a numbers.
I think Tatum makes a more case than KD on first team. Because look at Tatum, 4-time All NBA, 5-time All Star, Eastern Conference MVP, All Star Game MVP, and a champion.
And he's been, besides 2020, he's been on NBA first team every single year. And he's
Exactly,
been
bro.
he's top 5 in MVP voting every single year.
Exactly. So I think he makes a case. I think
What
he
about
makes a
Bron?
hell of a case.
Bron should definitely be on there, bro.
You think he should be on first team?
Yes.
Over who? Who would you take off? We
Shea.
could get into first team. You think Shea?
Shea, Embiid. I don't think Shea and Embiid should be on there.
Embiid's peak was crazy.
Because if you gonna slack Anthony Davis for injuries, you gotta do the same thing for Embiid. You got to. If certain players didn't get on there because of injuries, Embiid has to make that case as well, bro.
I agree. But in that 5, I mean, come on. Take the outside. I know that championship has to play a part. I don't think Anthony
Because
Davis was
everybody,
probably never better than Embiid though, and none of that in
bro,
that time period.
and then on top of that, everybody on the first team won a championship. Embiid's the only one that hasn't.
But
In the
remember
last 5
his
years.
peak. Look at Embiid's peak.
And he didn't do nothing with it.
I
He didn't do nothing with it.
agree. Well, he won MVP, but I agree. I get that. But that peak, man. Woo! That peak, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. You can look it up. I don't know in none of these 5 years at Joel Embiid's peak, none of these LeBron's years was never better than none of those years. I don't believe
So
it.
in the last 5 years, it was 28, 30, 33, 34. Well, I don't really count the 34 points because he only played 39 games, but that he played 66 games, 33 points. And that
Was that his
was
MVP year?
2022. Yeah, that was his MVP year. That was 2022. LeBron in 2021, LeBron averaged 30. He
So
averaged
what year?
38 and 6 with 1 block and 1 steal, G.
And I still think none of them years was better than Embiid's peak years. Like Embiid was peak, Embiid peak, bro.
But we going off a 5-year sample, G, not just
Yeah, I
1
get
year.
that.
Not just 1 year. So if we
No,
going up the last 5 years, that 1 year can't. Don't get me wrong, it was a great year, but it wasn't great enough to
what
overpower them
what was the
other
other
4 years.
years? You said 28.
And he had 28, played 51 games. Then
Man, that's okay.
2021, 68 games, 30.
That's good.
And then
Okay.
2022, 33 for 66 games. Then 2023, 34 and 39 games. And then last year, 23 with 19
Yeah,
games.
I'm not counting last year. The year before, yeah. But them three in that little 3-year span, that's great. That little 3-year span is very good.
I don't think
I
it's
don't
enough to
know,
be on
bro.
first team though. Second team, I'll give him second team for sure. But first, I don't think he should be on because if everybody on the first team won a championship, you should have all champions on here then. And then if he's missed that many games, you gotta knock him down something, bro. He should at least be on second team. I don't think first team though.
I gotta read what they said about him because they give the description on kind of why they
Mm-hmm.
put them on like their things. I'll find it, but like outside of Jason Tatum, I think everybody's cool. Like I'm not tripping on that.
Like I
I
said,
mean,
I switched Embiid and Shea for Bron and Tatum. Because when you look at Shea numbers, in the his last 5 years, Shea was 23, 24, 31, 30, 32. So his last 3 years were really good. But them first two, that's when he started to take his stride. You know what I mean? But Bron in that time, 25, 30, 28, 25, 24. So it's like,
but hold on. But did you see how they did it? So like they put everything together. So LeBron James in the 5-year span, he averaged 27, 8, and 8 on 60 true shooting. Shea
okay,
averaged 29, 5 boards, 6 assists, 62 true shooting.
it's about the
You know,
same. It's about the same.
it's about the same. But let's get to the first team. Let's finish this off first team. First team, we got Nikola Jokic, 27 points, 12 rebounds, 9 assists, 5-time All-NBA, 5-time All-Star, 3-time MVP, 23 Finals MVP, 23 Western Conference Finals MVP, 23 champion. Giannis, 30 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists, 5-time All-NBA, 5-time All-Star, 2-time All-Defense, 21 Finals MVP, 21 All-Star Game MVP, 21 champion, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 29 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 3-time All-NBA, 3-time All-Star, 25 MVP, 25 Finals MVP, 25 Western Conference Finals MVP, 25 points per game leader, a 25 champion. Joel Embiid, 31 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, 3-time All-NBA, 4-time All-Star, 2 times points per game leader, 1 all-defensive, 23 MVP. And lastly, Steph Curry, 27 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 5-time All-NBA, 5-time All-Star, 24 clutch player of the year, 22 Finals MVP, 22 Western Conference Final MVP, 2-time All-Star Game MVP, 21 points per game leader, and a 22 champion. I ain't gonna lie to you. Steph Curry, bro. He should be on here.
What?
When I saw it, bro, I looked, I said, is Steph Curry really like? Is he
Come
really?
on now, dog. You just read off all the accolades.
I know his accolades. He got a lot of accolades, man.
That's what I'm saying. So who would you put in over him then? Because Shai ain't got
Tatum
as many
makes a
accolades,
case.
man.
I think Tatum makes a case. I ain't gonna say Bron because Curry got a lot of accolades in this. I think Tatum can make a case.
If anything, Shai should go off and Tatum should be on there, or Embiid should go off and Tatum should be on there. If anything.
See, yeah, but then you said, bro, Shai had long accolades too. You heard all the accolades I read off? I got tired. 3-time All-NBA, 3-time All-Star, 25 MVP, 25 Finals MVP, 25 Western Conference Finals MVP, 25 champion, and a 25 points per game leader. That's a lot. That is a lot. I can give you Joel. I'm telling you, man, it's the peak. It's the peak with Joel. I'm telling you, that's why.
That ain't enough, dog. That's not enough.
I'm telling
you. In my eyes, that's not enough.
Let me see what they said, bro. I got it right here. Okay, so this is what it says for Joel Embiid. Not even a string of durability injuries or postseason failures could knock Embiid off the all-decade first seed. He's been too dominant for too much of the period to overthink it. Embiid was limited to 58 games across the last 2 seasons, disqualifying him from award eligibility in those years, but he finished top 2 in MVP voting, 3 straight times to begin the 2020s and won 2 scoring titles in the process. Embiid was even better in 23-24, becoming the first player since Wilt Chamberlain to average more than a point per minute before another knee injury sidelined him. The 7-footer is an unfathomably skilled player at his best. He's a dominant force inside with a butterfly mid-range game that belies his size and legitimate three-point range. He's an excellent free throw shooter on the serve volume and the destroyer worlds on the defensive end. The only thing he seemingly can't do is stay healthy. I'm telling you, bro, he was dominant. Bro, there was a point, bro, didn't you tell me at one point, I don't remember, that like Joel Embiid was just more dominant than Jokic, bro? He was giving Jokic problems, bro, and Jokic, we know what he is. So Joel was just dominant at that time, bro. Like you said, you can't overthink that, bro. You can't, bro. He was too good.
You know what's great? I'll take Boogie over Joel Embiid. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, because what was that in the group chat a couple of days? Like, was it last week? It was
I'll take Cousins over Joel, bro. That boy Boogie was a dog. He could have been one of the greatest.
He said he deserves his jersey to be retired in Sacramento.
Oh man, I don't know about that one, but he could have been great.
Oh man, yeah. Boogie could have been great because he was on his way. I feel like you'd still go to the grave saying they would have beaten the Warriors.
I do. I still go to the grave saying that.
I don't know who's stopping KD.
Who's
I don't know
stopping both of them?
who's
Who's
stopping
stopping both of
Steph.
them?
Who's stopping Steph?
Because who Draymond gonna guard? Nobody.
I think he got to guard. Ooh,
He
Draymond.
not guarding,
I
and
think
that's
he
when
got to guard
AD was
AD.
aggressive,
He got to guard AD.
bro. That's when AD was the AD that we want him to be.
Hey, Pelicans
He
AD
wasn't gonna.
is a generational monster.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Nobody can stop. Nobody can guard Curry. But then you got to remember they had Rondo and Drew Holiday, a younger Drew Holiday, a younger Rondo. Rondo is savvy defensive wise, and he's just a great mind in general. I'm not saying he would have locked them up, but Rondo and Drew Holiday in the backcourt versus Steph and Clay, they would have made it hard for him.
They are not stopping the two greatest shooters.
I never said they was gonna stop him. They would have made it hard though.
They not stopping them, bro. Like it peak Steph Curry at that. No, bro.
And what you gonna do? What you gonna do if Draymond in foul trouble, bro? Draymond is the glue. So if you take away Draymond, they whole offense is different now.
Draymond's smart enough, bro. He learned his
Shit.
lesson, bro.
The man kicked Brian in the nuts, got suspended.
He learned his lesson. That was early, bro.
Bro, the man still stepping on people's chest and shit, man. Come on, dog.
Hold on. Wait a minute. That was a couple of years ago, brother. That was a couple of years ago, brother.
Him and Boogie definitely would have gotten to it.
He was on the same team.
No, I'm talking about the Pelicans versus the Warriors. They Boogie and Draymond would have definitely gotten to it.
Because the Pelicans was out there with Drew Holiday, like you said, Rondo. I think they had Etuan Moore at that time. He was a decent shooter. He was decent.
Yeah.
With Boogie, AD. And then the Warriors, I think they have JaVale or Zaza at that time. I want to say Zaza at that time. So we got Zaza, KD, Draymond, Steph. Man, look, bro. I don't know who's stopping Steph and KD.
Who's stopping Boogie and AD?
Hey, bro, just like you say, Draymond, Boogie gonna do the same thing. He gonna curse out the rep.
Nah, that was a different Boogie, G. That was a different Boogie. He wasn't that hot-headed at that time. Bro, they would have gave the Warriors hell.
He was still decent hot-headed, even though he was left Sacramento. He was still kind of... he wasn't as hot-headed as in Sacramento, but he was still hot-headed. Like, look, man, that's a good what if. That's a very good what if. I just don't know, bro. I don't know who's stopping Kevin Durant and Steph Curry. At this time, these are two of the top 3 players in the league on the same exact team.
Well, they probably would have put AD on KD. I'm not saying KD wasn't gonna eat still or KD was gonna get locked down.
He was getting.
But that's when AD was at his peak defensively. So I mean, it would have been tough. I'm still taking the Pelicans though.
I'm taking the Warriors, bro. Ain't nobody beating that team, bro. They was killing teams, bro. Nobody wasn't beating them, bro.
But the playoffs is different, bro. The playoffs is slow paced. It fits right. It would have fit right into the Pelicans' hand.
And they don't got the shooting too. They don't got the shooting like the Pelicans. They do not have the shooting like them.
Man, look, Curry and Clay, they wasn't gonna be killing like that. They still would have got their shit off, but
what's not killing? What's not killing?
They wouldn't have got hella open shots. I know that for a fact. Because bro, Rondo and Drew Holiday wasn't going for that. They probably would have put Drew on Clay because Clay was bigger. And then they probably would have put Rondo on Steph. I'm not saying Rondo would have shut Steph down, but it would have been hard for Curry to get around all them screens. I mean, it would have been hard for Curry to get open up all them screens because Rondo was gonna dodge all them screens. And we gotta remember Rondo is one of the best defensive point guards ever to play the game. Oh. I've literally heard stories about Rondo shutting down the entire team's offense because he knows exactly what play they running. So you don't think Rondo would have studied their entire playbook? He would have known every play that's coming, bro. It wouldn't have been that easy. It would have been a great series, but I don't think the Warriors would have smoked their ass. It would have been 6 or 7 for sure.
Let me see, bro. Hold on.
Is that Daniel?
That is him.
Well,
When did Curry not play? Did Curry not play against the Pelicans or something? Like his thing not popping up.
what year was that?
I want to say that might have been was it? It was either 16 or 17. No, 17 or 18. One of those years, 17 or
Well,
18.
DeMarcus was on the Warriors in 18, and he was on the
So it had to
Pelicans in
be
16 and 17.
So 16. Okay. I want to.
No, I think it was 17. 17.
Okay.
It was 17.
So 17. Francisco, Doncic, Steph, Tatum, Giannis, and Jokic. Dan Shea, Booker, KD, Bron, and Embiid. And then Trae Young. Yes, Trae Young and Jimmy Bam at 80. You think Bam deserved to be on the all half decade team? Bam?
Nah.
Over who?
Nah. Bam don't need to be on there. Nah.
Not over Sabonis. Hell no.
Nah, G, I don't think Curry did. I don't think Curry played, bro.
Then what? Okay, what about Kevin Durant?
KD played. Yeah. KD played.
How much he averaged that play in that series? Wasn't that the year the Pelicans was beating the Blazers and the Blazers were supposed to win that series? They swept them.
Oh.
So that was 17? Hold on.
Yeah, 17, 18. That series he averaged around 26. He averaged around 26, 27 points per game.
Yeah, man. I'm not wrong.
But look, no Steph Curry, bro. Come on now. They didn't have Steph. And then Boogie got hurt. So if Boogie was healthy, bro, come on, dog. They out there playing Nick Young. Come on, Jay. Nick Young and Quinn Cook.
Hey, Quinn Cook was he was a knockdown shooter. Same with Nick Young,
Come
man.
on,
Swaggy
dog.
P.
Come
Swaggy
on,
P,
dog.
knockdown shooter.
Boy, that man scared to play Pat Bev. I ain't trying to hear that shit, man.
Hey, Pat Bev.
Nigga, Pat Bev got the whole Gill Arena shook. He got all them niggas shook.
You think he beat all of them?
Yes. Nick Young, he may have problems with because Nick Young is bigger than him and he could just shoot over him. But he's killing Brandon Jennings.
That's why Brandon Jennings don't want to play.
That's why Brandon Jennings talking all that shit. Because he know, bro. That's why he keeps saying you gotta have over 10 points for me. Bro, you know if you laced up with Pat Bev is gonna kill you.
Let me read this. Daddy here is crazy. No, just put him because I don't remember any other power forward, but yes, a bonus works. All right. That was crazy. You said what? Curry played game 3?
He played game 3, 4, and 5.
So he was hurt. Okay, I do want to ask you why you think Shea shouldn't be on here?
Because one, he's recently the last 3 years is when Shea has really became his own. And I was looking at the total of the 5 years. You know what I mean? So, like I said, Shea's really been good the last 3. He's been okay though. So he was okay those first 2 years, but he really excelled those last 3. And I was looking at the players like Bron, KD, and Tatum, who's been great those entire 5 years.
It says critics have tried to devalue Shea's accomplishments by labeling him a free throw merchant, but that overlooks one of the many skills drawing fouls. I saw Daniel say the same thing. He tried to devalue him because he was like, man, why would I watch this?
Drawing fouls is a skill, bro. That's
I
a
say the
skill.
same thing. I say the same thing. That makes up flawless Thunder's guard arsenal. SJ has led the league in drives per game in each of the last 5 years, putting defense on their heels before the Canadian Stars even made a move. His herky-jerky game is all craft and ballistic footwork, which forces his defender to confront an impossible conundrum, try to keep up with Gilgeous-Alexander, put him on the free throw line, or wall off the rim and let him operate from the mid-range where he's efficient as any player in history. Oh, and he's an excellent perimeter defender who's improved as a pull-up three-point shooter. And I remember the conversations when they was like, it was in the preseason. He did a pull-up three, and everybody said, man, if he started doing this, the league a problem. He started doing that more. Look where we are now.
He just got to be a little bit more consistent.
Yeah, that's all I got to be. Gilgeous-Alexander is the most complete guard we've seen since Kobe Bryant. And he just wrapped up the type of season only Michael Jordan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Shaq can relate to, given his age 27 and the fact that the defending champions are set up to contend for years. No player on this list is as well positioned to top it again at the end of the 2020s. I do agree with that part. But they say he's the most complete guard since Kobe Bryant. I mean, are they capping? They capping?
Man, at
complete
one point
guard?
they was comparing. At one point they was comparing DeMar to Kobe. They compared Devin Booker to Kobe. Like, bro, just stop with the comparisons. Each player is their own, bro.
Well,
Each player is their own.
But they say with Jokic, they said we'll never see another 5 run like this ever again. Hey,
Nah.
he was. Yes, man.
Yeah, G. Jokic is great, bro.
Bro, this man's a dog, but that ain't nothing. That's it, man. Let's move on to our power rankings. This probably be our last thing, unless we have something else to talk about. But let's start with our final power rankings from this past season, the 24-25 season. We'll start from 30 to 21. We're just gonna read the one teams that we'll go one by one with teams, say why we had them here and here. Let's do that. So at number 30, who do you have?
The Utah Jazz, bro.
I got the Utah Jazz.
They were so butt, bro. Oh my God. They're really them and the Wizards were free W coupons this year. And the Hornets
Wizards played better. I thought the Wizards played better. Late in the year. I thought they played. But last year, the Jazz, oh my God, they were bad, bro. They was taken and still didn't get a top 5 pick. I mean, that team was really bad, bro. Like, I don't know what they was doing, keeping John Collins, Jordan Clarkson, Colin Sexton, all them dudes, and they was just hurting. Then they was out there rolling with Kyle Filipowski, Isaiah Collier. Like, that team was terrible.
Keyshawn George.
Keontae
George. Yeah,
that team was terrible, bro. So we had number 30, man. We got the Utah Jazz. At number 29, this is where I got the Hornets. Hornets were terrible.
I got the Wizards, bro. Wizards.
Bro, no.
I got the bro. The Wizards, yeah, they played better later on in the season, but 90% of the season they were ass.
What was the Hornets?
They were ass too. They my next team. They the next team. The Hornets my next team.
Terrible.
They won 2 more games than the Wizards.
Bruh. But I was going off of really like the Wizards played low-key better than them. Like at the end of the year. Bro, the Hornets was just out there just doing anything, bro. LaMelo was hurt. Brandon Miller got hurt. Mark Williams was half there because he, they did everything. They did him bogus. Freaking Miles Bridges was the only good player.
They still won more games.
What more?
If I win by 1 point, I won, right?
They ended on a 7-game losing streak, brother. Come on. They were bad. She was terrible, bruh. Gee. Look. 93 to 86, 130 to 94, 126 to 96, 124 to 100, 131 to 117 to your Chicago Bulls, 125 to 102, 119 to 1. Come on. Never. They were bad. Come on, man. What we doing? The Hornets were terrible. Yeah, bro, you gotta. Oh, you took your headphones out.
Yeah.
Bro, did you not hear what I said, bro? They was getting dubbed damn their last game, the last month of the year. They was getting dubbed.
Man, look, they won more games than the Wizards. Okay.
I can't go off.
And the Wizards.
So you went on record?
And the Wizards were damn near healthy all season.
If Chris Middleton played, that'll happen. Bro, you can't tell me the Hornets work, bro. Come on, G.
Bro, the Hornets won more games and half their team was hurt majority of the season.
Bro, one game, bro. One game.
The Wizards were healthy and they couldn't even win more games than them.
One game, bro. Like, no.
Bro, they were healthy their entire season.
Their young guys were healthy.
That's what they played majority of the season.
Valanciunas wasn't there. Marcus Smart was hurt. You know, them guys would have made a difference. Chris Middleton was in and out the lineup.
I can make the same case for the Hornets. If LaMelo was there, if Brandon Miller was there, they would have won more than 19 games.
Bruh. But we knew they was gonna be bad, though. We knew that. Bruh, I can't agree with that, bro. I think, me personally, I just think the Wizards at that moment of time, they was just playing some better basketball late in the year to an extent. They were still
we gotta go up the entire year. We gotta go up the entire year, not just the last.
No, I am. And I do think majority of the time, the Wizards, not majority, but they were both bad. Don't get me wrong. Wizards, Hornets were both terrible. I just think later in the year, the Wizards played some better basketball than them. I do believe that. Was it the best basketball? No. But I do believe they played some better basketball than the freaking Hornets. All right, man. At 28, this is where I had the Wizards. I had the Wizards at 28.
That's why I got the Hornets.
So we can skip that. At number 27, this is where I got the Philadelphia 76ers.
I got the Pelicans. Bro. The Pelicans were bad, bro. I damn near want to put them lower, but they were bad, bro. Granted, DeJounte Murray was hurt. Herb Jones was hurt. Trey Murphy got hurt, but they were still bad. They were struggling.
Bro, I thought what the 76ers was out there doing was terrible. I thought it was bad. I thought what the 76ers put out there was some BS lineups, bro. Like, bro, it was basically like Quinn Grimes, and that's it. It was Quinn.
Yabusele was out there.
Bro, this was their lineup on the last game of the season. Lonnie Walker, Quinn Grimes, Jared Butler, Adem Bona, and Marcus Bagley. That's what they put out there, bro.
That's a G League team. That's
worse, bro. Actually, let me go back to the earlier of the month because let's see what that was bad. Earlier in the month, Quinn Grimes, Lonnie Walker, Ricky Council, Justin Edwards, and Bono. And off the bench, they was playing. This is the guy that was playing off the bench. Alex Reese. I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is.
Marcus Bagley, Philip Wheeler. Who is that?
I don't know who that is either.
They was playing old Kyle Lowry for 16 minutes and Jared Butler. Brother. Come on, man. 76ers were terrible last year. They were bad. Nah, bro. Like, who was the Pelicans? Oh, let me see who the Pelicans. Because I got the Pelicans at 26.
That's why I was going. I was going to the Pelicans record team right now.
Bro, the Pelicans, they were putting out some BS too. I guarantee you, whoever they had is better than anybody in their lineup outside of Quinn Grimes. Quinn Grimes was hooping. Bro, they was putting out some bull.
They last game of the season, they put out Keon Brooks, Antonio Reeves, Jose Alvaro, Elfrid Payton, and Jeremiah Robinson Earl.
Oh my! Hey, they had to bring Elfrid Payton off the street. Hey,
come on now, G. Like, come on, be for real, G.
That team was bad, bro.
Quinn Grimes, and then they reserved was Lester Quinez, Jamal Kane, Exactly.
Who is that?
Exactly.
Who is that?
At least we know who coming off the bench with the 76ers. You don't even know who coming off the bench
You
with
don't
these
know
niggas.
who Alex Reese? Who Alex
No,
Reese?
I know who Justin Edwards is. I know who Kyle Lowry is.
But I'm asking who
Who the
is
hell is
Alex Reese?
Lester Quinez? Who the
I
hell is
actually
that?
don't know who that is. I don't know who that is.
Jamal Cain.
Who that? Who is that? I don't know who that is.
Come on now, bro. The Pelicans was bad, bro. They were bad.
Who is Jamal Cain? Who? I'm looking at some dude. His name Carlo Motherich. Who is that?
Your best guess is mine.
Yeah. I'm looking at a game early in the month. They started Jose Alvarado, like you said, Antonio Reese. At least they had Misi. They started Bruce Brown, but then they started letting that man not play. And Kelly Olynyk. Look at that team is better. That team was better. Bruh, you can't tell me the 76 were putting out some BS, bro. Like, they was putting out some BS. But I had the Pelicans at 26. I had Pelicans at 26.
Yeah, so
you had the Sixers at 26?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had the Sixers.
At 25, this is where I got the Nets.
Yeah, I got the Nets too.
The Nets was putting out some BS too. Putting out some BS too. Bro, Jalen Wilson, bro. I think that's the dude that played in Michigan.
He played at Kansas.
Who am I thinking of? Who am I thinking of that played in Michigan, bro? He was decent, bro, because he was like in a tournament. He was decent.
Buffkins? No, I know he played that.
He was like a forward. He was a light skin. He was a forward. This was years ago, though. Like, he was decent. Is it DJ Wilson? He light skinned. I think it's DJ Wilson, bro.
And he played
in Michigan.
Michigan.
I think it's DJ Wilson, bro.
Nah, they ain't had nobody on Michigan last year.
No. This is years ago. Type in DJ Wilson, Michigan. He's a light-skinned dude.
Yeah. He played at Michigan.
He was decent.
Bro, he ain't playing in the league last year.
Man, I saw Wilson. I thought of him.
Yeah, you probably talking folks from Kansas.
It is. I think it is him. Yeah, they was. Bro, they was putting out.
Bro, it was so bad. They played Derek Whitehead. You remember him? He was a 5-star recruit. Barely played in Duke.
He played Kentucky.
He played at Duke. Barely played at Duke. Got to the league, and he's barely played until this season. I think he's been in the league for like 2-3 years. This was the first time for real that he's played, bro. That's sad.
Bro, they was off the bench. They was playing some dude, Tyson Etienne. Who is that? Reese Beekman? Who is that? Tucson Yvonne? He played 30 minutes. Who is that? At least I know Drew Timmy. Bro, they was throwing some. Man, these teams was out here throwing out some BS. They was throwing some BS.
But they still won 20-something games.
But remember, they started out decent, though. They started out somewhat kind of decent. Then we was like, they kind of doing too much, and they knowing they're supposed to be bad. They could be terrible this year. They could be bad. They could be bad, bro. Like,
over under between games.
Oh, last time I said that, I picked the under 20 games.
I'm going under again.
Well, we got our first. We gonna do the over unders again later in the summer, later when they get close to the end. But 20 games, under, they gonna be bad. I mean, they got Michael Porter. You think Michael Porter can get them close to 20 games? You think Michael Porter can get them close?
No, he's just gonna shot chuck.
What else he gonna do?
That's all he gonna do. He's just gonna shot chuck.
He gonna be a good fantasy player. Watch. Okay. At 24, I have the Toronto Raptors.
Yeah, I got the Raptors too.
I thought they played decent.
They did.
I thought they played better. And they didn't have Brandon Ingram. Hey, if Brandon Ingram would have actually played instead of them trying to tank and stuff, they probably could have got close to probably like 37 games. I got the Raptors, man. I thought the Raptors played better than these teams are below. These teams below us. It's bad. It's bad. At 23, this is where I got the Suns.
I got the Spurs. Here.
Spurs.
Yeah, I thought that, after Wemby got hurt, the Spurs were just in development mode. They weren't trying to win any more games. They were just focused on, like I said, player development, making sure that young guys know the system, know it, getting better as the season progressed. So next year they can really make some moves.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought the Suns was just bad. Once Kevin Durant missed some time, I think he got hurt. Devin Booker.
I mean, they're still trying though.
Man, once Kevin Durant got hurt, man, what was the try? And then they had that, bro. Their last, like in April alone, they faced the Bucks, Celtics, Knicks, Warriors, Thunder. They lost all those games.
L. I was just say L.
They lost all those games. Then look, wait, take that back. After the Bulls game, add those games I just named. So at the end of March, they faced Bucks. They beat them. No, they faced the Cavs. They actually beat the Cavs. The Suns, the Bucks. I mean, they faced the Bucks. They beat them. Then they faced the Celtics, Timberwolves, then Rockets. That's when they lost a lot of games. And I think they went on a terrible, like a long losing streak. It was bad. At least I could give the Spurs, like, you were in development. They were bad too. Because I had the Spurs at 22. I had the Spurs at 22. Like, they were bad. I thought they were. So you got the Suns at 22?
No, I got the Suns at 21. I got the Blazers at 22.
Oh, wow. I got the Blazers at 21. I thought they played better. You was on them. I thought they played better than them.
The Blazers, they played really well second half of the season. Chauncey Billups got them boys playing. He got them actually competing on defense. Once they got Danny, I think that's what changed their whole team around. That's what changed their whole team around.
He's a very good player. Somebody say he's going to be most improved player next year.
He might. Honestly, he might. Well,
I see that's not a terrible take. I don't think that's terrible take.
It's not. Who you think going to be a leading scorer? I think it's going to be Shaden. I think we're going to see him in the 20s.
They said they bringing Jeremy Grant off the bench.
Why don't they just trade the man? They don't need him.
Who want that contract?
That's true. That is
because Jeremy Grant getting paid a bag. Dane helped the man get that bag.
That is true.
And they're going to start Tumani Kamara. Really good defender, man. He made an all-defensive team. How much Jeremy Grant making? Jeremy Grant.
Jeremy Grant is making
too much money.
He's making 32 mil. And then he making 34 next year and 36 in 2027.
That's a lot of money for him. I'm not going to cap. That's on the Mikal Bridges.
23s, 25s?
I would say he's about 25, 26. $32 million. 34. And then depending on how life goes, he could pick up a player option for 36. That's a lot of money for Jeremy Grant. I think Jeremy Grant's a decent player, though. Like, when he was on the Blazers, remember when he was on the Pistons, he was hooping. Didn't you have no fantasy when he was on the Pistons?
Mm-hmm.
He was balling. He was balling them years on the Pistons.
That's how he got that contract. That's how he got that contract.
He was balling when he was on the Pistons. He was going crazy. Man, the Pistons was bad. And Jimmy Gray, your best player, that's neither here nor there. But I had the Pistons, not the Pistons, the Blazers. I had the Blazers to win because I thought you was on them all year and they played good to like end the year off. So I was like, I thought they played better than the freaking Suns. I ain't gonna count. That's just me though. I thought they played way better than them. So yes. So I could read them off. So at 30, I got the Utah Jazz. At 29, I got the Charlotte Hornets. 28, I got the Washington Wizards. At 27, I got the Philadelphia 76ers. At 26, I got the New Orleans Pelicans. 25, I got the Brooklyn Nets. 24, I got the Toronto Raptors. 23, I got the Phoenix Suns. 22, I got the San Antonio Spurs. And 21, I got the Portland Trail Blazers.
At 30, I got the Utah Jazz. 29, I got the Wizards. 28, I got the Hornets. 27, I got the Pelicans. 26, I got the 76ers. 25, I got the Nets. 24, I got the Raptors. 23, I got the Spurs. 22, I got the Blazers. And then 21, I got the Phoenix Suns.
I had 3 other things, but we can talk about that next week.
I'll say
them.
I got a quick question though.
Go ahead.
I got 2 of them. Did you
Go
see
ahead.
Did you see what Rick Pitino said? He said
About the
that
guards.
he said there isn't any more point guards. You agree?
Actually, I do. I don't think I think Chris Paul is legit the only point guard in the NBA left. Like we
And
got all
Tyrese?
these hybrid. Yeah, Tyrese. But would you say Chris Paul is better? We know that. But would you say Tyrese is more of a scorer than Chris Paul? Or would you say around the same?
I think they're around the same. I honestly think they're around the same. I think Tyrese is legit and probably maybe Schroeder, but I think Tyrese is legit the only true point guard left. Other than that, all of them are scored. Other than that, I think all of them are just scoring guards.
Yeah, LaMelo like a scoring guard. Jalen Brunson is definitely a scoring guard. De'Aaron Fox is more of a scorer. Luka, Shea, like everybody's like a scoring type guard. Like they gonna get you involved, but not like how it used to be. Like no one's being a John Stockton, no one's being a Steve Nash, like no one's being them type of dudes no more. Chris Paul, technically, obviously still in league, and then like you said, Tyrese Halliburton, he probably is the last like point guard left. Like all these guys are hybrid athletic guards and stuff. Like we don't have that no more. Like
Ja's a scoring guard.
Ja's a scoring guard. Like we got a lot. Like it's a lot of these scoring type guards in the NBA, and this is just it. Like I mean, you can kind of see it once Derrick Rose, Westbrook, and John Wall once they started coming. You could tell like this is what it's gonna be. Like this is what it's gonna be. What was the other question?
Then the last one. Did you hear what Jeff Teague said about Caitlin Clark? He said that he thinks Kelsey Plum is better than Caitlin Clark.
I don't agree. I don't agree with that at all.
Dog. Like she may be a better scorer than Caitlin Clark right now, but as an all-around player, bro, I'm taking Caitlin over Kelsey Plum, bro.
I don't.
She may be better right now because she's more seasoned. And this is Caitlin Clark's second year in the league, but
she's been hurt.
Dog. Yeah, she's been hurt. So like, dog, I don't think Kelsey Plum is better than Caitlin, bro.
Kelsey not like honestly though, could you even is Kelsey, is she like a better shooter than Caitlin? I think you can argue. I think Kelsey might be better.
Yeah, you could argue it. Yeah, I think she might be a little bit better too. But Caitlin's been hurt this year, so we don't even really know for real.
Kelsey Plum is not the defender, boy. Caitlin probably ain't the better. I think Caitlin the better defender than her.
I don't know. They both suspect on the defense end. They both suspect.
Shit, go ahead. Go ahead. No. It was about to be another question. Finish what you said.
I was gonna say, bro, it's 13 WNBA teams, bro. Is Kelsey Plum even a top 10 guard in the league? A top 7 guard in the league?
A guard? Ooh, okay. We got Sabrina. She ain't better than her. She's not better than Sabrina. Caitlin Clark? I don't think she's better than Caitlin Clark. Is she better than Paige?
Skylar Diggins?
Ooh, Skylar Diggins.
And she's not better than Skylar, bro. Kelsey Plum's not better than Skylar.
Is she better than Paige? I don't think she's better than Paige right now. Yes.
Nah, I don't think she's better than Paige. Yeah.
Is she better than Jackie Young? I don't think so.
No.
Jackie?
No.
I don't think so. Is she better than... it's not a lot of teams. So
it's only 13.
She might be.
I don't even think she's a top 7 guard. I don't think she's a top 7 guard, bro. Is she better than Chelsea Gray? She's a better scorer. I'll give her that. But I still take Chelsea Gray old ass over her.
Is she better than Kelsey Mitchell?
No,
Oh,
no.
I think they might be in the same
I'm taking
tier.
I'm taking Kelsey Mitchell over her.
Kelsey Mitchell,
Kelsey Mitchell, she a buck and she gritty, bro. Like she plays both ends. Kelsey Plum only plays one end.
is she? No, she might be. They the Storm just traded for her. Was it Skies? Is it Brittany Skies? She been hooping this year.
I don't think Kelsey Plum's a top 7 guard in the league. She might not even be 99 in the top 13.
Oh wow, Kelsey Plum is good though. Like I
No,
ain't gonna,
she is. I ain't gonna knock her, but she ain't better than Caitlin though, bro. She ain't better than Caitlin.
she's averaging 20 points, 6 assists, a steal, 3 boards, shooting. She is shooting 41 from the field, 36 from the 3. Technically, this is her second best year in the league. I mean, stats wise, this is her second best because she is the best player. Like she's the best player on the team.
She's taking all the shots. She's taking all the shots. Shit.
Also, she's another shot checker.
I will hope you averaging 20, taking majority of the shots on the team.
She's only attempting 14 shots. But I know the Sparks have been like, I thought they had a decent team once they traded her because they started out like really bad. They kind of getting it back together now. They got a team like, hey, somebody said Cameron Brink like the best defensive player in the league because, bro, she been back and she just been blocking everything, bro. She can't be like 7 foot compared to them. Like,
she still need to work on boxing out, bro. I think I was watching. It was against the Fever they just played. Was it against?
I think they played the Fever the other day.
Yeah, they just played the Fever, bro. And I think Aaliyah Boston pushed her out the way and got the rebound. She still got the block shot at the end, but I'm like, bro, granted she is just coming off an injury, but she needs to work on her lower body strength, bro. She needs to work on her lower body strength, and she needs to be rebounding better than what she's doing.
You know who been hooping on that team? Rakia
Which one?
Jackson.
Yeah, Rakia. Yeah.
She been hooping, bro. She fine too, but she been hooping. She been hooping. Bro, she been out
bro,
there.
They benched her, bro. They benched her at the beginning of the year, bro. I don't understand what's like. I don't know why, but they benched her and now she's playing.
I thought she got hurt.
The same thing with Shorty from the Mercury. What's her name? Sabali or something like that.
She getting benched? She's like their best player.
She got benched, bro. She got benched. She their second best player, bro. They benched her, bro. And she has not been back since.
Whoa, okay. Hold on, brother.
Yeah, bro. They benched her, bro.
Whoa. I thought she's benched or you whoa.
Bro, they benched her, bro.
I didn't know that, bro.
Yeah.
This man did not practice personal. Last game against the Sky, did not play personal.
Nah, they said she just played on the 5th. She just played on the 5th against whatchamacallit, against the Suns, the Connecticut Suns.
Hey man,
but yeah.
What we thinking of the Sky, man? They're trash.
They need to tank for Juju. Tank the next 2 years for Juju.
Juju ain't coming out this year.
That's what I said. Tank the next 2 years so we can get another good player, and then tank again so we can get Juju.
Get what's her name? Olivia Miles. Get her.
Oh, Shorty from Notre Dame.
She go to TCU. No, what's the one that goes to TCU?
The one
she transferred from Notre Dame.
The one with the goggles. The one with the goggles.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Her. She's cold. And the one from Notre Dame. What's her name? She decent. She really good too.
Light skin Shorty, right?
Yeah.
Man, I'm not
Bro, the Sky, you're trash.
Name, I know you're talking about.
And then I don't even think Haley Van Leep really be playing like that.
No, she doesn't play. She doesn't, which makes no sense. Bro, y'all suck. Play y'all young players, bro.
Bro, this is bad. But okay. But the last thing I wanted to ask: how many basketball podcasts do you actually watch? Well, listen to.
I say about like 3 or 4. I listen to Gills. I listen to Jeff Teague and them. I tune in to All the Smoke sometimes. Of course, ours. Not too many though. Not too many.
When I think about Gills Arena and Jeff Teagues, I don't think of them as a basketball. I only think of them as just to get a laugh. Like
I mean, I listen to Gills because Gil is a great basketball mind, and like he's very analytical, and I'm an analytical person too. So when I listen to Gil, I get where Gil be coming from when he be talking. So I mainly listen to it for Gil and his takes. And then with Jeff T, I listen to it for the laughs, bro. B-Hand is hilarious. He is hilarious. If low key though, I smoke B-Hand. If me and B-Hand play 1-on-1, I smoke his ass. No cap.
how tall is he?
He taller than me, but he'll still get smoked.
The dude in the middle, bro, he's short as hell. Or at least compared to them. Because, bro, when you watch, he be looking short as hell compared to them. But like, I just feel like I'm just there. Like, I don't listen to like Jeff Teague and them, but like every time I like see a clip, it's always just something funny. And they talk like they just one of the guys. Like they don't talk like proper or nothing. Like and they don't talk regularly, and that's fine. That's cool with me. But I just feel like when I listen to Numbers on the Board, they actually like get into like the basketball stuff. Pick a side, they get into the basketball stuff to an extent. Player's choice, they always get into the basketball stuff. But it's like when I listen to Gil and them, I feel like majority of the time it's just laughs. I do be feeling like that. It's just laughs. And the same with Jeff Teague and them. I feel like it's just laughs. Like, especially them.
I watch All the Smoke because of their guest. I like the guest that All the Smoke has on. I like hearing the perspective and the stories that different NBA players tell. But for the most part, yeah, those are the ones I watch. Of course, like I said, of course, ours. But
so, yeah, that's all I was asking. I'm just thinking, like, I feel like the people who are actual NBA players who have podcasts, and some of them, I don't think it's really about like they discuss basketball, but I just think like it's just more laughter than technically discussing it.
And it's more entertainment than basketball.
Yes, I do believe that. Like, and I get it. You can have your laughs, but it's just more, bro. Like, you be seeing Gil and them, bro, they be bringing like the strippers and stuff on there. Like, come on, bro. Like, you know you be seeing, bro. It's crazy,
you
bro.
Talking about
like,
the work? You talking about the work?
The work
on them?
They be bringing the work on there, bro. Like, so it's just, I just sometimes, I mean, they're really, because I watch them all the time. Every time at, was it 1:30 or whatever? Wednesdays, right? Monday through Thursday. Like,
they go every day now?
It was always 4 days. Well, I started watching them maybe like a year or two ago. I didn't watch it from day one. So I don't know what the schedule was back then. But yeah, it's a Monday through Thursday at like 1:30. This ain't no promo, brother. But you know, like just I watch them all the time. So, but that's it, man. That is it for the Full Court Entertainment Podcast. Follow us on all social media outlets at Full Court Entertainment Podcast on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Shout out to the guys on YouTube and on Twitch now. Like I said, we're going to start streaming on Twitch. And this was actually a really good episode. And like I said, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to all our videos. Videos will be uploaded daily. And also forgot, if you want to listen to the audio platform, we'll have it on Apple Music and Spotify. And that is it. And we will see you guys next time we are back. The NBA is almost here. We got 2 months left, but we will see you guys next time. See y'all later.